have you been? Been searching all along. Came facing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping yet the real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflecting the sad truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Alrighty. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're keeping good. We are blessed today by our Lord and Savior, Tech Jesus, who will be watching over the build, making sure everything goes okay. And you're also joined today by my stupid face. Is it good? Is it good? There, little Steve. There. You'll see horrible things today. Horrible, awful things. But you guys can see this word from our sponsor. Ah, fuck. This is what I got. This is what we're doing. This is the thing. He recommended it. It comes with RGB now. These originally did not have that, but now they have ridiculous. They have, you can tell, this much RGB. Everything. We have a lot of thermal paste, Phillips screwdriver, and a hammer. We have a lot of thermal paste. I actually don't think I have a hammer in the house, funnily enough. Anyway, how do you do, folks? How's it going? Ali, good to see you. Sixth, what's cracking? Hugh, any strong coombs today? Sixth, what did I say? Sixth already? I think I said sixth already. Ash, what's cracking, man? Good to see you. Nia as well, how you doing? I'm trying my best not to say Nia, good to see you, every single time. I'm like, it just rolls. It just rolls off the tongue, man. Yeah, this is. I don't know how this is gonna go. I didn't do a lot of prep for this, so fucking we'll see what the fuck happens, man. This is a bit of a Hail Mary. My ass, preparing your ass for a trip. Your ass is going alone. Shouldn't you accompany it? It needs an adult. Strong Coombs, Pixel. Okay, Pew, you're now my dog. Pew had to make a phone call earlier to a person whose second name was Coombsmore, or Coomersmore, or Coombsmore. They coomed the most, and thus they became known as Coombsmore. Whoever their parents are, it's terrible people. Especially with that double barrel name. Like, come on, man. I mean, they did come on, evidently. Cappy as well. What's cracking, man? Strange rimming. Oh, that's the strange, isn't it? Yeah, that's the strange. Yeah, I recognize the emotes. I love this shirt as well. Well, actually, it's kind of a bittersweet shirt, because this shirt, it's for the Zelda Symphony something. Symphony of the something. It was a traveling show. It was a traveling show. But I had a ticket. I think I had a ticket to it, or my friends bought me a ticket to it. I can't remember exactly which. But I couldn't make myself leave the house, so I didn't go. So they brought me back a shirt, which was very, very kind of them. But it's kind of a bittersweet memory. The shirt is. It's also a real shame I missed it. Like, what a thing to miss. What a kick in the teeth. So yeah, today we will be installing this bad boy. Undoing 90% of the work we did the other day. like most of that work was uninstalling, reinstalling the cooler. Now we're uninstalling and installing a completely different cooler on it. We have to take off the top of the bad boy and all that kind of jazz. But we will also be taking a break to watch AMD's thing, because there's new graphics cards being announced today, so hopefully that will be good. Zelda's a great character. He's great. I think he's one of the best written characters of all time. Pasted Zelda in the description. Wait, where? Trailer or fan thing? Best animation thing. Oh! I haven't seen that. What's the C hold for you, Cappy? Is it just where your heart belongs? Is that just where you're going? Let me. Will we do an unboxing? Can I be a real tech YouTuber now? There we go. Oh, are you ready? You ready? I actually opened it already, so none of this is new to me. Oh, yes. Oh. Ah. Other noises. Various sexual innuendos. We got the thing, the boy, the main boy. Let me just. Oh yeah, that's the shit. Check this bad boy out. Big ol' fuck off warning label. Let's not forget to take that off later. Oh, it's starting soon. Oh, thank you. Boof. Thank you very much. I'm literally disabling the elements one by one in OBS. I don't have separate scenes set up because we're on another laptop. So, whoops. This is not my normal setup. But yeah, this is the boy. And check out these wires. We have, in fact, 2 wires. One for the fans and one for the RGB. And you might think, but Toasty, the fans are on the radiator. This is an AIO, and you'd be right. But you'll see in a second. You'll see in a fucking second. So yeah, this lad, it's like a gimmick thing. There's like a little fan here to cool your VRM. The capacitors around your why am I pointing? The capacitors around your CPU. I don't know that it actually does anything. But it's a look. It's very gamery, I have to say. I'm not necessarily a fan of the gamer vibe anymore these days, but yeah, it doesn't do much. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do much. It doesn't matter. It's still got the RG. It's still got all the other shit. We've got second but not least, screws. Are you not entertained yet? Look at all this. Back plates and washers, and there's actually a little bit of thermal paste in here. We'll probably use this. Arctic MX5. Screw me. Well, I guess that's what we're doing this evening. Presumed. It's a liquid coomer. A liquid coomer. This is important. I need this. This is the fucking AMD bits. Very important. I actually do need to check the manual at some point. This is an Intel bracket. We scoff at this. We say, fuck you, Intel, and your also good stuff that you do and fine whatever. So look at the tiny. I can't possibly put too much thermal paste on when I have this much thermal paste to work with, right? Like there's no way I can fuck it up. Before I fuck it up, I'm always terrified of it. It's the one step I hate doing. Okay, I want to get the actual brackets I need. This one? Oh no. Oh, other stuff fell out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, wait. One of the things I actually need fell out. This is actually something I do need to do now. Hey, Oxy, what's cracking, man? Happy Thursday, folks. I'm actually off. I'm officially on my weekend now. I need to figure out which of these is which. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck are these? Is this an Intel thing? I think this is an Intel thing. We have... Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna need to consult the manual. This is... I didn't look at these beforehand. I assumed everything would just work. I assumed it would be easy, but it looks like... right. No, there's one more thing I need. Okay. These I need, but I also need to find the screws that accompany them. Respiration gathers on the motherboard and it short circuits everything. No, I should be safe from that one at least. I hope. I fucking hope. It can't get cooler than room temperature, so that should be fine. Remind me, by the way, when we hit the hour, because we are gonna go watch that AMD thing. Worst case scenario, you don't beat the Rebel flagship. Yes. Well, I mean, you say worst case scenario, it's the most likely fucking scenario. Is this enough? Local man realized he didn't do restream? Maybe. Let me... No. There you go. There's a little more tech Jesus for you. So let's do some reading, shall we? There was a video guide with one of these, but not this one. Although it's literally the same cool. It's like this is a revision. They have props to Arctic. This is revision 3 of this cooler, and there is a guide for like every single one, every single revision, and every single version. This is revision 3 of the ARGB one. You've never seen Steve before? Steve's he's tech Jesus. He gives us graphs and gives us knowledge for which we will buy things. Mainly this. And well, actually, I buy a lot of my things on their recommendations. Like my case, my case, the H500P. That was partly on their recommendation. Is this a new Linus? He's different to Linus. Whereas Linus is like funny haha. No, what's the Linus is like fun and tech, whereas Steve is like graphs. Steve is the Excel spreadsheet of tech reviews, but like in a good way. That sounds horrible now that I've said it out loud. He's Toasty's Messiah. Yes, I modeled my whole self after him. It's 100% where I'm trying to be him in every way. Like the digital foundry of PC parts. Yeah, I think that's a fair analysis. Steve is the Excel to Linus's PowerPoint. That's a great analogy. Now I need to go. I gotta learn how to mountain bike. I gotta get a cat. I gotta start a tech YouTube channel. By the way, I have uploaded a few of these, the few tech videos, tech streams I have done. I've uploaded to YouTube, and those fuckers have like taken on a life of their own. It's kind of surprising how much. What about revision 1? Do you have a video with you? Intel MD side. I'm pretty sure, like, no matter what revision of this I look at, it's going to be the same steps, because it's basically the same thing. But I've got the new revision. Got that, like, new hotness. By the way, oh, actually, look at this. Check. I don't know, was I pointing this out? Literally, Steve is, like, linked in Arctic's support page as, like, hey, here's the fucking deal with radiators. And like, it's basically got a summary of what that video says here, which is fucking install it like either here or here, not here. Risk of bubbling noises if you do it here. Difference between just a tip, just the tech tip, or the whole. I can't fit a Nexus joke in there. Trickle down stuff. Air. Oh yeah. Let's get the fucking. Let's go back to unboxing, shall we? Oh yes. Oh yes. There she blows. That's the boy. That's our thing. So, like this comes out of the box like this, which is pretty wild. Basically, all I have to do is screw this thing in and put it on the CPU and I'm done. The fans are all set up exactly how they need to be. It actually says it here in the guide. Air exhaust pre-assembled, so by default it's intake on the fans, output through the radiator, just like this diagram here, which is exactly how I want to install it. So, which is installing on top and having it come out like that, which is fucking perfect. I have a few things I need to figure out, orientation and stuff. Music a little loud. It could be a little loud. This is a little bit of a quieter mic. I could turn myself up. If you want, or I could just turn the music down. How about that? Better? Yeah, fucking the size of this thing. I still have decisions to make so I'm gonna install it like that, right? Oh, look at my fucking oily fingerprints. Ah, oh, disgusting. I don't think it'll fit. I know it'll fit. I'm mostly confident it'll fit. I did check the measurements. And it should be fine. Should have gotten gloves? I should have. We'll wipe it. We'll wipe it before we finish the install. It's not gonna fucking show anyway. It'll be grand. But yeah, this is so much RGB. Oh my goodness. It's not even that much more expensive. Oh, the little washers. Look at these. These are little rubber boys. These are little rubber boys to dampen the noise from the screws. It's nice. And yeah, check this shit out. This is what's fucking great about this. See all this? All the wiring already done. I don't need to do shit. I literally, all this wiring is done from all the fans, all the RGB. There is a little extender here if you ever do need to put more stuff in it. But that goes into here and it follows the tube down. You can actually feel the wire in this tube. It follows the sleeving on the tube down into the block. That's where your two wires come out. That's what I was pointing out earlier. I think it's pretty fucking cool. It's pretty damn well done. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? God knows I only have so much time before Lisa Sue comes barging through the door and fucking shoves a RDNA3 down my throat. Okay, so preparation. Screws ×2 for mounting clip. Okay, hang on. Follow me here. It says 2 screws for mounting clips. I have a pack of I think I have them. Right. It's kind of a shame they don't tell you what size you're going for here, because I'm basically just guessing it's two screws that are in this bag. Which, you know, when it comes to these kind of things, you don't really want to guess all that much. These should all be for the radiator to install it, so that should be fine. Come with little washers and all. Vermintide 2 is free on Steam. When did Steam start doing free games? That's been a thing that's been happening recently, actually. That's not too crazy. Hang on 1 second. I need to grab a screwdriver. Actually, I need to grab a couple things. Like my dick. The Steam have been doing that more recently. It seems to be. I think it's down to the publisher. I think they just enabled the functionality of putting things away for free. Right. To my bedroom. So I've had a bit of a shit day. I've had a bit of a shitty day, and I got mad and I shouted at Pixel because he was being a butt as well. We've all had bad days today. But he's now hiding away from me because I've never shouted at him before. So he's hiding in the bedroom. All sad. He stayed outside for a while on his lead. And then when I brought him in, he was quite, he wasn't super happy. And yeah, he's kind of in a mood now, and I feel really bad for him. I'm trying to make him know that I'm not mad at him and it's okay, but I cannot speak dog. Poor thing. I'm sorry. I think I was mostly angry because I was fucking hungry. Work as well. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, because I'm in the other room, and I don't know how well the wireless signal transfers. I might just be talking to myself this whole time. Hang on. We have the surgical spirits again, because we're gonna need that. There we go. Sounds pretty okay. Good shit. Lube and wipes. Very important. Right. So, prep stage 1. Don't fuck it up. That's it. That's stage 1. Don't fuck it up. I'm gonna open this bag. I'm gonna actually... Here's what we do. We check the packing contents. Standoff, AMD screws, AMD spacers. That's this bag here. Cannot fucking get that wrong. AMD screws and spacers. Thumb nuts are in this bag. So the Intel standoffs, so 8 Intel standoffs are in this bag. 4 thumb nuts. And 2 screw mounting clips. The fan screws are already pre-installed, I think. Metal flat washers for the radiator. Flat washers for Intel. Whatever the fuck this is for Intel. AMD, backplate nuts. Arctic, cool, yeah, okay, that's perfect. So I have everything I need. And I know what everything I need is. So just open a tiny bag and don't fucking send the contents all over the room. Wild, I know. I'm gonna use this bad boy here. Let me just... Ooh, this is where I need like voice commands or some shit. There we go. I'm gonna... There we go. Right. Maybe this wasn't a great idea. Maybe I didn't think this one through. One long screw boy. Let's take out the thumb nuts while we're here. Lord knows I could use a good thumbing. Okay, I've got the second one. Come on, baby. How do I install it in a laptop? With great difficulty, I imagine. And not a lot of laptop left working afterwards. Okay. Oh, hello. Are you a spare? No, I got the wrong thing, that's bad. Oh, no, you are a spare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of cool. Unless this is actually like missing something else. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I guess there's a spare thumb. A thumb nut. Thumb nut? What did they call them? What am I calling them? They are thumb nuts, I'm not crazy. Alright. That's that. We put these over here. We grab our boys. We get unceremoniously nervous at the most basic fucking step 1 of the whole issue. Where's my prep? There we go. Yeah, okay. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Literally just installing this lad here like this. Oh, come on, Toasty. We learned this in fucking... Dad taught us better than this. Wait. Okay, there's no orientation. There's no orientation I need to worry about. And I think we're good. Let's toss the other one on there. Oh, gotta whip out my third leg for this, I think. Ooh. That sounds like a message from Carolina. I'm gonna quickly check that in a moment, if you don't mind. Oh yeah, oily fucking fingerprints and everything. That's what I needed. Wait. Yeah, okay. And also, you guys see that? The little ridges up. Oh fuck! Today's my last night until I start new job Monday. Fucking A! Can't wait to be on a regular ski schedule. It's got its charms. I spend enough time in my life on no fucking sleep schedule at all, and unemployed and a bum. And I have to say, money and a regular schedule are not to be overlooked. They are good things. They are mighty nice things to have. Here, you can get a good view of my armpit here, like right there. That's what the internet's into these days, right? It's armpits, right? Ooh. Hopefully soon unbummed. Why would you want to be unbummed? That sounds terrible. Okay. Ooh. Make sure she's nice and tight. Not too tight, but good and tight. I'll take this. Remind me to make sure I take this off before the end. Oh, I could totally fuck that up. Oh, fuck. No, I'm fine. I was just worried about the wiring around here. I was like, oh shit, don't tell me I I caught one of them oddly. You're visiting some dangerous corners of the internet? I think you'll find I'm profiting off dangerous corners of the internet. No feet? Yeah, baby. Hang on. There you go. Do you like my Mario Star socks? Is that the good shit? You guys are lucky I'm wearing socks, okay? Lucky I'm wearing socks at all. Okay. That's good. Oh, you meant the emote peepo feet. Well, you got free feet in the equation too. Lucky you. I think that's literally the only step I can do without actually bumping the... Oh, no, okay. Right. Here's a question. This is a legitimate question. This guide says install the radiator first, even though it clearly seems to have the CPU cooler already installed there as well. No, sorry. This guide says install the CPU cooler first. Which do I do? What does anyone know what the common advice is? Because I know I've heard someone say, "Oh, here's a trick to AIO: install blah first," but I can't remember what blah is supposed to be. Oh, also you get to see my bleached pants. Look at that. Yeah, nice and bleachy. Oh, we only have 10 minutes before the ending. Well, shit. We'll deal with that when we come to it. We'll deal with that when we come to it. Enjoy your feet. Enjoy your feet, everyone. I am a man of the people, and I provide feet when needed. If you're down and out on your luck, and you need feet pics for whatever reason, you need feet pics. I'll be the guy. I'll be there with feet pics for you. Maybe you need to sell them. I don't know. It's all good. My feet are community property. We can work out the details later. It's truly a shame not every channel has peepo feet. I feel like I see why channels don't have it. Then either way first doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Oh my god. Uninstall everything. This is all the wires I'm uninstalling, by the way. Just so many fucking wires. So here's the nice part about this case. You want to get in at the top? One wee thumb knot. Boom. Done. And This lad here comes off. I can screw this off, which means I can install the radiator and then, like, put it down into it. Not sure if AMD bracket needs a back. It doesn't. So you can see it here. Don't need the oh, well, you can't see it. You can't see it here. AMD bracket just has well, that's actually a good fucking question now. Oh no. I don't think. Oh shit. Say radiator first. I think you're right. Honestly, I think you're right. But I don't know. I'm gonna roll a dice. Fuck it. I'm gonna go radiator first. You all of this is on you now, Ash. All of this is on you now, Ash. I don't remember a so widdly woo place nut, right? Well, screw. Okay, sorry. Isn't it the difficult thing should go first? I don't know which is. I've never done this before. I have no idea which one's more difficult. But the radiator is the big awkward heavy thing. But the CPU's the delicate light thing. Either way, whatever. Bits need to come out. Oh, actually, let me respond to Carolina real quick before I continue. Yeah, you guys can't see this. Oh, fuck, we really are. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? There we go. Here we go. Couple nuts, and we're good. I think it's, I say couple, I think it's 4. Ooh. Operate against the case. Go block first. Radiator, not necessarily part of the thing. You can always align radiator and that unscrewy part of the thing. Yeah, so I can... Wait, are you saying this bit I'm taking off right now? Ooh. Fucking come out of here, you bastard. I have to make sure I put this back on the right way as well. I suppose... Oh no, it looks like it's it's ambidextrous. Let's go with that. That's the wording we'll use. I might legitimately, like, not screw in the screws the whole way. Because you see the way this has... See the way... Oh, I'll show it to you better now in a second. Ooh. Hey, Marty. And Wex. What's cracking, folks? How he's doing? There you go. Hang on. All good. Not dusty, because I cleaned it the other day when I was opening it up. But, you know, we're all good. Don't worry about it. This lad here. See the way these go on it? Man, oh, hang on. Moment of truth, actually. I think we're good. I think we're fine. But, we're golden. Look at that. Fucking room to spare. Room to spare. Absolutely grand. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, he's just gonna be permanently horrified at every decision I make throughout this entire build. That's Steve's job today. Gotta be easier than his real job. Yeah, I'm gonna need to decide for totes realsies. When it comes to this lad here, when it comes to this, these two being together, how, like, what distance up and down do I need? You can also technically go a little bit this way or that way, but I should be fine. I should be able to get away with it. Might be worth measuring that now, actually. Here. Let's just ram the CPU block all over the gaff, right? Let's just lower parts into our case. No bother. No bother. Fucking grand. Yeah, I think this will be fine. I think middle rows... Oh, I can't even... Sorry, I was wrong. I can't actually do it. Is that for a 400 and... or a 280 mil radiator? Is that what that's for? This extra row of screw holes? Ooh. There we go. Oh hey, the AMD thing is starting now in a second. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start screwing this in, but we can watch the AMD thing while I screw. I'll screw, you guys watch. I think that's a fair... I think that sounds like a nice evening. So we'll throw this lad back here in the background for a minute. Ooh. And I will join yous once more. Oh, there we go. Right. I'm really afraid of cracking some plastic or something here, because I feel like that's what I'm about to do. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the magic number. Maybe we just do 4 to start out? Nah, I mean, I'm sitting down. We might as well do all 6. I might very pedantically make sure this is positioned abso-fucking-lutely perfectly. Let me double check the steps for the radiator here. I think it's... Yeah, it's washer, it's radiator, washer, screw. So that's... Right? Like... Let me show yous. Like this first, then washer, then screw. Well, actually, fuck it, we'll do our first one. Shall we? Oh, hello. Is that for real? No! Alright, see the silver dots? Can you guys see the silver dots there? Those are the screw holes. The silver dots are the screw holes. Look, I can have 10 available, or the other 10. I can't have both sets available unless I offset the whole thing, which I guess I might do. Right, let's watch the AMD fucking thing, shall we? Advanced gaming, advanced graphics. There we go. Advance together. Hey, just in fucking time as well. Let's toss her on screen. Go on, Miss Sue. Sorry, Dr. Sue, to give you the honorifics.
Welcome, 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 and thank you all for joining us today. It's so exciting to be here back in Las Vegas in person. So thank you all for joining us and being part of our audience. And also welcome to all of you who are joining us online from around the world. So are you excited for today? We have some amazing new products to show you, so let's go ahead and get started. And you guys all know us well. At AMD, we're all about high performance and adaptive computing, and really using technology to create solutions for the world's most important challenges.
I'm actually doing real stuff here.
Now, whether you're talking about cloud services, or 5G networks, or AI, or automotive,
I've had this exact problem before, and I'm doing it again.
AMD technology is truly everywhere, touching the lives of billions of people every single day. Now, we're in an incredibly busy time for AMD. It's an incredible period of innovation. We're in the midst of introducing actually 4 new architectures to the market across more than a dozen products.
Very excited about this.
So if you look at it, we started with the Ryzen 7000 launch in September, and many of you joined us there. Next week, we're gonna bring Zen 4 to high-end server processors, and then soon after that to notebook PCs. And we also have our Zen 4 C core optimized for cloud-native computing and our next-gen XDNA architecture that are gonna launch in 2023. But of course, today, it's all about gaming, and we're here to talk about our next-generation gaming architecture with
Is it a world premiere?
So now just a minute about gaming.
Please upgrade. Yes, actually, please upgrade FSR.
AMD's DNA.
Kind of the way forward.
2025, we're expecting 3.5 billion gamers in the world. And our goal is really to push the limits of gaming innovation to really provide the best solutions across the board together with all of our gaming partners. So whether you're talking about developers creating new games and experiences, or you're talking about the companies that are serving the content, or you're playing your games on your devices, or you're a streamer that are really trying to stream those experiences to other gamers, our mission is to bring you the best experience possible for all of your gaming platforms.
That was me she was talking about.
Now, Ryzen processors and Radeon graphics are really at the heart of all of the world's most popular gaming devices, including the top gaming PC OEMs systems, cloud gaming services, Sony PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Valve Steam Deck. We're also bringing gaming to automotive with the newest generation.
Right, I am definitely going to have to
and of course,
really think about this.
For all the folks out there who are building your own PCs, we love DIY options for all of the PCs that you build. Now, when you think about that,
double called out.
Why is gaming so important to AMD? It's really all about pushing the envelope on innovation. Just over a month ago, we launched our next generation desktop PC processor, the Ryzen 7000 series, which was really the most advanced processors for gamers and creators. And the response has been really incredible. We have leadership performance per watt, we have phenomenal gaming and creative performance, and it's all enabled by our new Zen 4 core in 5 nanometer. Now, with Ryzen 7000, we also launched our next generation AM5 desktop platform, which has all of the latest I/O, and we're committing to delivering socket longevity on that through 2025 and beyond for lots of future upgrades. And we also know that people love AM4, and AM4 is going to continue for a long, long time. And for their Ryzen 7
also, hello, AM4 again.
Is also a fantastic choice for gamers. Now, today, it's all about the next generation of Radeon graphics and how we deliver the future of gaming with the world's most advanced
lads, knock it out of the fucking park. We need this.
RDNA3.
We need this, man.
So let me start and tell you a little bit about RDNA3. We really set truly ambitious goals for RDNA3. And as you know, at the forefront for what we're doing is it's all about power and energy efficiency. And we want to make sure that we continue to innovate around performance per watt leadership to enable all of the gamer upgrades to be done with fantastic performance, but at a reasonable power. And we also wanted to significantly raise the bar in performance to support the next generation of 4K gaming and beyond, and really recognize that there are a lot of faster and higher resolution displays. And then finally, we also look at it as not just about the chip and not just about the card, but really what is the gaming experience we can bring. And that means new AMD software features, that means platform technologies, and really end-to-end solutions with our CPUs and GPUs and software coming together. So there's a lot of innovation in RDNA3, and we'll tell you all about it today. Now, there's a lot been said about our new chiplet design, so let me start with our chiplet design. This is the world's first chiplet gaming GPU. Now, why did we use chiplets? Chiplets really allow us to use a modular approach to optimize the performance and efficiency of the overall design. And so with our chiplets, like we've done on the CPU side, on the GPU side, we're mixing and matching the right technology for each function. Now, the graphics compute die is a high-performance 5 nanometer technology design, and it contains all of the high-performance compute in the GPU. That includes the shaders, the display engine, and a brand new media engine as well. And then the other die is a memory cache die, and it's built in 6 nanometer process technology, and includes the memory subsystem that features the
just get there already, please. No.
As well as up
gotta
to
enjoy the build-up
megabytes of Infinity Cache. And as a result, we have just an incredible capability with more than 61 teraflops of compute.
Again, means
By the way, do you
nothing.
guys think you need 61 teraflops of compute? We also have the world's fastest chiplet interconnect to enable 5.3 terabytes per second of peak bandwidth. And that allows us to unlock the full potential of 24 gigabytes of GDDR6. So altogether, when you put that together, we have 58 billion transistors in this design.
A lot of transistors,
to be fair. Which gives us just an incredible amount of gaming performance.
Applaud, please.
It sounds like there's a few excited people out there. Okay, so now let me show you for the very first time our newest chiplet gaming GPU.
She's very good at this, I have to say. Oh, we're getting to it. Oh, okay, it's the chiplet. Okay. Shiny boy, got it. I'm trying to get the fucking literally just the screw and the washer. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Posing for photos?
All right, so look, as I said earlier, we set very ambitious goals for RDNA3, especially around energy efficiency. And I'm pleased to say that we actually exceeded our goals. So our engineers did a fantastic job, and we made great improvements between RDNA1 and RDNA2. And with RDNA3, we actually achieved a 54% gen-over-gen improvement in performance per watt. And when you put all of that together into what really matters, we're about building the best products for you. So today, I'm incredibly proud that we're going to announce our first two RDNA3 graphics cards. The Radeon RX.
Ooh, that's a lot of gigabytes. That's a lot of gigabytes.
The Radeon RX 7900 XTX with 24 gigabytes of GDDR6 and the 7900 XT with 20 gigabytes. So you can imagine these are just incredible gaming cards. So now I'm going to turn it over to
more
Sam,
performance
Scott,
per
and
bitches.
Frank that are going to take you through all of the exciting product details. Sam?
Does anyone remember how the RDNA2 lined up versus, say, a 4090?
Well,
I hope they have some charts for that.
RDNA3, our vision was to engineer the most advanced 4K and 8K
dumped by fucking washers
for gamers and creators, containing the features, performance, and
I had the wrong fucking
to
screw.
provide the best gaming experience.
I had the wrong screw the whole time.
To achieve this vision,
it should literally just go straight in through it. It's a fucking washer. It should do like that. Hey, Nicola.
Now it's my privilege to hit
new
on a
GPU.
few of those highlights.
High hopes.
First and most evident innovation
high copium.
That we have leveraged our industry-leading expertise in chiplets, honed on our Ryzen and EPYC lines, to bring chiplet architecture to GPUs. The magic of chiplet design is being able to use the right technology for the right job. So we created two very different chiplets connected with high bandwidth interconnects specific to graphics. With the graphics compute die, we spin that precious 5nm silicon where it matters, in the core GPU engine, where all the computation occurs to enable great performance and performance per watt. For that small memory cache die, we use the mature 6nm technology to implement the GDDR6 memory interfaces and our second generation Infinity Cache. These diminutive but powerful MCDs feature a second generation Infinity Cache, each connected to 64 bits of high-speed GDDR6 memory, combined with
I don't know these numbers enough off the top of my head to be able to comment on any of them.
Cache to enable better data reuse with less capacity to accomplish several things for us. With the high hit rates, it directly sources most of the memory requests, and this delivers data to the engine in less time and uses less power than going out to DRAM. With our high bandwidth Infinity Fabric chiplet interconnect, we've increased the peak bandwidth from our RDNA2 implementation by an astonishing 2.7 times. And that's where that 5.3 terabytes per second number you just heard comes from.
Right,
These
gotcha.
support the gaming at the highest resolutions. So now I want to take you a little bit deeper, put down into that graphics compute die, which is built around our new RDNA3 compute unit.
Just take your liquid AIO and just rattle it around inside your PC. It'll be grand.
Architecture that shares resources between rendering, AI, and ray tracing to make most effective use of each transistor.
Dropping this ends. Yeah, we might watch those as well, actually, if they're up.
Experience driving the latest displays with massive refresh rates for high-resolution gaming. All of the latest media formats are in there with our media and display engines. Now to the core of the engine, which is the new unified RDNA3 compute unit, specifically optimized for high-resolution gaming. The key word here is unified, which means we have a tightly integrated unit which shares resources to deliver the most power and area-efficient performance. We've tuned it to provide the right blend of flexible, highly efficient stream processing, additional AI acceleration capabilities, and greatly enhanced ray tracing acceleration. All of this is fed by a general-purpose register file with 50% more capacity than the RDNA2 design, which boosts the performance of all the functions. To deliver this well-rounded feature set, we've leveraged 5 nanometer to the fullest to pack 54% more transistors in less area, increasing our density.
That's good. I hadn't seen the,
well, as every chip designer knows,
6900 series in a while. I haven't paid much attention to them.
And as every chip designer knows,
it's good to hear that they were within spitting distance in 3090s
and more power efficient. And so this enables RDNA3 to deliver even a better gaming experience.
And apparently, the drivers have done quite well
we took a huge
over time.
In RDNA3 by going to dual issue Wave32 units. This enables us to better utilize.
Apparently, I think they had a lot of issues on release, but they're actually doing quite well now.
32-lane SIMD, or we can use them in parallel like we did in RDNA2. We can issue different integer or floating point operations down each SIMD data path, mixing and matching.
Yes, computers. I studied these. I know all of what this means. I'm very well informed as to what this guy's on about.
From better utilization of all the functions.
More than you, definitely.
And it handles now 2 times more instructions per clock. So
that's good.
Also greatly
I know that's good. I'm kidding.
AI acceleration. And AI, of course, enables a host of capabilities that are growing.
My uncle works for PC. Mine works for Sony, so fucking fight me.
Which, while integrating these
Sony, God, PSVR 2. Let me go on a tirade after this.
Share the same register files, caches, and instruction scheduling as the stream processors. And the enhancements provide up to a 2.7x increase in AI performance in the most area and power efficient way possible, setting RDNA3 up to exploit the current and future uses of AI. The final enhancement to mention to our compute unit is the ray tracing acceleration, which is built on new instructions in the shader and support for DXR ray flags and many improvements for ray box sorting and traversal.
Is that what it's used for?
Amplifying
it's used for? I understand it in theory, but how all of this will translate to actual better computer graphics, I don't know.
These improvements provide compelling.
Guy looks perfect for an icy company. He looks like the angry neighbor to me.
More performance per compute unit.
The hot angry neighbor.
I want to introduce you to our Radiance display engine, featuring the industry's first DisplayPort 2.1 and a high-performance gaming graphics card.
Oh, okay. 2.1.
This DisplayPort enables 480 hertz refresh rates at 4K resolution and up to 165 at 8K.
Yeah, that's
color
it.
Bits per channel enables an incredible 68 billion colors.
Many hertz.
Amazingly realistic images and graphics.
Colors is a big thing. Is HDR and better just fucking colors and shit is a big deal going forward, I think.
Per port,
or at least I hear.
And this supports the unprecedentedly high refresh rates at the highest resolutions.
Can we run 480 hertz at 8K? Sorry, 4K.
2 simultaneous encode or decode.
AV1 encode and decode. Nice.
Up to 8K60 or AVC and HEVC. It supports AV1 encode and decode while also leveraging AI enhancements to improve video encoding and conference quality.
And by greatly
increasing
I'm gonna buy a 7900 for video conferencing.
Export times almost.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll stop now. I'll
Now
stop
a bit
talking over
more
them.
about clock speeds. These are obviously critical to performance, and most workloads that we have found and analyzed are actually more limited by the front-end work distribution and command processing than by our high-performance shader engines. So we recognize that we could utilize higher frequencies in a smarter, more power-efficient way by using our new RDNA3 decoupled shader engine frequencies to run only the front end
I don't
at a
know.
typical 2.5 gigahertz, while the shaders operate at a more efficient 2.3 gigahertz, which is still 15% higher than RDNA2 at launch. With this sort of advanced power management, we deliver the
I'm calling
maximum frames per
1300
second,
for the
while also saving up to
XTX.
25% power. This contributes to our remarkable 54% product level performance per watt.
Can it filter a fart? Yes, actually it can.
With the
That I
higher
can answer.
frequency and the new dual issue RDNA3 compute units, we enable a 2.7x leap in raw compute power. You heard it from Lisa, a remarkable 61.6 teraflops of performance in this engine. Well, putting it all together, we have delivered on our vision by inventing the world's first chiplet-based gaming GPU, enabling the optimal use of 5-nanometer technology, delivering 15% higher frequencies at 54% better power efficiency. Our advanced chiplet interconnect provides an amazing 2.7x leap in peak bandwidth to feed that 60-plus teraflop engine. The new unified RDNA3 compute units have twice the instructions per clock.
Shows the GPU. They did show the renders at least already.
And provide incredibly high performance for rendering, ray tracing, and AI applications in the most power and area efficient way.
The price in watts? Yeah, that's
the industry's first GPU DisplayPort 2.1 to support massive refresh rates and include the encode.
DisplayPort 2.1 is pretty cool. I like that.
Latest media standards.
I like more DisplayPort.
Set out to achieve. The most
I don't make use of it. Fucking.
Optimized for gamers and creators. Now I'd like to hand it over to Scott, who will tell you more about this incredible product.
He felt like he was a little bit done at the end of that. He was like, "I'll hand it over to Scott."
What's up, gamers? How is everybody doing today?
He's wearing an Adidas.
Oh,
he's just like me. He's not. I never wear Adidas. Actually, that's not true. I have an Adidas shirt.
And I'm sure they're tuning in today, but I can't be more proud of what they've been able to create for you and to create for us, and it's going to be a great time. So now, I know what you want to see. Performance, price, and availability. Is that right?
Is it going to be versus a 4090? I want to see performance versus a 4090.
But you're going to have to stay for a little bit to get availability and price, but I'll show you performance. I'll show you some performance. So today, 4K sets the standard where enthusiast GPUs are measured. According to IDC, in the last 5 years, there is 3 times increase in shipments of 4K monitors.
Yeah, that's
Radeon
not...
RX 7900 XTX is going to be the
3 times 0 isn't a lot.
Games at 4K. In pure rendering, the 7900 XTX is up to 1.7 times faster than our previous generation flagship GPU. And in ray tracing, we are seeing up to 1.6 times more performance in native 4K. What do you think?
Ooh.
Now that you've seen the performance, allow me to introduce the Radeon RX 7900 XTX.
Can it kill a man? Could I bash someone over the head with it?
Take a good look. We've spent a lot of time
big.
optimizing this car,
okay.
And more importantly, making sure that you're going to be proud when you put it into your rig. Absolutely.
Making sure it's going to fit
this gaming card
compared to the 4090.
Exciting performance in 4K resolution and beyond. RDNA3 based GPUs are like no other. It features 96 unified RDNA3 compute units running at 2.3 gigahertz game clock.
355 watts total board power.
Of GDDR6 with 384-bit support. This card is future-ready with AV1 encode and decode for
2 pins. That's a good catch,
export.
Nicola.
And it has the latest DisplayPort 2.1 technology for up to 4K 480 frames per second or 8K 165 frames per second gaming capabilities. All, ladies and gentlemen, with a board power of just 355 watts. The XTX.
What's the... Can go up to 4 8 pins, can it? Fuck me.
Today, We are also announcing the Radeon RX 7900 XT.
Oh, that's like 100. So it's 100 and 150 less. That's
generation.
fucking huge.
It features 84 unified compute units running at a game clock of 2 gigahertz and comes with 20 gigabytes of 320-bit GDDR6 memory with the same support for AV1 and DisplayPort 2.1. The 7900 series gaming cards are industry leaders in performance per watt. There's no need to rebuild your desktop, no need to upgrade your case, and there's no need for a new power adapter.
Shots.
Yep.
Gamers Next got to 666. Jesus, was that on their overclocking live stream? I missed that.
Previous generation enthusiast GPUs, including those recently launched.
I expected many more watts. I didn't remember. I don't remember the wattage. I just know big.
Gamers who purchase these graphics cards will see limited frame rates. But with the RX 7900 series of GPUs, it'll allow you to actually see the frames you are paying for when you upgrade to a DisplayPort 2.1 monitor. If you are paying that much money for a brand new gaming card, you should demand a GPU that will allow you to game into the future. And only the 7900 series can give you that. And starting in early 2023, an incredible new generation of displays at a range of resolutions.
Do I have? I don't even know if I have 2.1 on my monitor. I don't think I do.
Including this sneak peek from our friends at Samsung with their brand new Odyssey Neo G9. Expected to be the first DisplayPort
the widest
8K,
monitor.
I'll say that again, 8K ultra widescreen gaming monitor ever. What do you think?
I care about this for VR. I do legitimately give a shit about it, but I only care about it for VR.
In January of 2023.
Wait, what?
And to power high refresh rate gaming displays, both today and your future upgrades, we've developed a suite of powerful software enhancements, which includes technologies such as Fidelity FX, Super Resolution, and Smart Access Memory. Combined with our new unified RDNA3 compute units, the Radeon RX 7900 series delivers the next generation of high refresh rate gaming. AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution, or FSR, technology works on all modern GPUs to provide high fidelity visuals and incredible frame rates. In just 16 months, FSR will be available in 260.
Did it air last week? No, this is live. This is live. We're watching live.
Open technologies are for the entire industry. Our latest update, FSR 2.2, reduces super resolution temporal ghosting, not only the artifacts on fast-moving objects, and it'll also be available in Forza Horizon 5 soon.
Soon!
1440 gaming displays with high refresh rates continue to be one of the fastest growing choices for gamers. With the 7900 XTX and Apex Legends, you will be able to reach the game's hard frame rate cap of 300 frames per second. And in other popular titles, the 7900 XTX can push your games to its limits. Games like Overwatch 2
frames per second.
and Valorant are great examples of why DisplayPort 2.1 is so important. Now, there's finally a gaming card to drive 300 to 800 frames plus frames per second gaming on ultra high refresh rate displays. Now at 4K, the 7900 XTX is the card to get. By turning on max settings in AAA games and using FSR upscaling, you can hit triple-digit performance. It even makes playing competitive esports titles at 4K a real possibility. Hundreds of frames in your games at 4K resolution. Now, I'm not saying that you would, but you could play games with RX 7900 XTX that go beyond today's 8K 60 hertz limits. In Dawn of Ragnarok, the latest expansion to Ubisoft's acclaimed Assassin's Creed Valhalla, with FSR paired with the 7900 XTX, you'll be able to get 96 frames per second at a crisp 8K resolution.
Jesus. with FSR. With FSR.
It's truly incredible to see and experience. The RX 7900 series can power the next generation of displays like 8K ultra-wide or high refresh rate 8K displays above 60 hertz. Next generation RDNA3 compute units, new levels of memory bandwidth combined with the latest upscaling technologies deliver the performance to power these incredible experiences. A lot of gamers are excited about features like ray tracing in their games. Today, I'm excited to announce that DirectX ray tracing is coming to one of the most popular franchises in the world, Halo Infinite by 343 Industries. Halo Infinite will now support ray trace shadows across arena and big team battle modes, and players with AMD hardware will improve lighting.
I'm sure it will look very
increased performance on
pretty,
RX
and I'm sure ray tracing will be a thing eventually. But I still haven't used it. Well, okay, I'm on a 2080 Ti. I can't use ray tracing.
With the RDNA3 architecture, real-time ray tracing performance has greatly improved generation over generation. In Dying Light 2, with ray tracing features turned to the max, the 7900 XTX delivers performance above 60 frames per second with FSR at 4.
With FSR. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like FSR, like how it looks,
giving you the performance you need to stay immersed in your game.
But I don't know if that's still true.
But today we're also
people
announcing
didn't
a
like how it looked.
partnership with the Callisto Protocol coming in December. This third-person survivor horror game, developed by Striking Distance Studios, features incredible lighting and shadow effects, along with movie-quality textures and animations to set the eerie mood in this sci-fi experience.
Might actually fuck with AMD this year. It's gonna be hard to get me to go off NVIDIA because of streaming in VR. And NVIDIA just have shit I need in those.
The Radeon RX 7900 series is optimized to deliver incredible frame rates.
Yeah, it's looking like
now next,
there's actually a reason. There might actually be a reason to go AMD.
And their action RPG, Forspoken, launching in January. Luminous Productions has created some truly breathtaking visuals in a fully realized fantasy world. Powered by hybrid ray tracing for
I can go AMD without needing a new PSU. Yeah, I was super surprised. What's my... Let me actually see.
Runs incredibly fast thanks to its implementation of Fidelity FX features, including FSR, variable rate shading.
It's still 100 more watts than my current one, but I have a headroom for that.
We've worked closely with game studios to optimize for the next generation of games. At Ubisoft, Snowdrop has been in development for over a decade and is one of its most important gaming engines. This is the same engine utilized across a variety of PC and multi-platform.
The GPU still heats up. Yeah, I know, it's still a huge amount.
From Sparks of Hope to Tom Clancy's
Let's
Division
not get
2.
it twisted.
By the way, one of my personal favorites, Long Live the Bullet King. If you play the game, you'll know. Today, we are announcing
he
our
is
partnership
hard
with
for
their next
AMD.
generation engine.
What can you blame
This
him, man?
tech demo is beautifully rendered with
No, I'm
global
not hard for
animation,
AMD. I'm sorry.
blur reflections and shadows, in addition to other effects that the Snowdrop
355 is like a max girl, and you can
weather
always
effects
underclock,
and micro
undervolt,
rendering.
which is apparently a
We
thing on the
work with
4090.
Ubisoft
You can
to add a highly
undervolt it by
optimized
like
AMD ray
you can
tracing
drop its power limit to
implementation that unlocks
65%,
smarter ray
and it performs
processing
within
than
5%
DXR alone
of
provides.
max power draw, as in
Ray tracing
within
connected
5% of when it's drawing max power.
7900 XTX, we are getting frame rates above 80 frames per second at 4K with FSR2. We're excited to see the Snowdrop engine
with FSR.
come to life in major upcoming titles, including Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, Splinter Cell, and Ubisoft Star Wars project. Right? Let's go.
Clap.
Indeed.
Sorry.
With the announcement of Unreal Engine 5, a lot of gamers, including myself, are excited to see what new games and experiences will be created in this popular engine.
You lose FPS.
UE 5 is optimized to take full advantage of our unified RDNA3.
You lose some FPS, but apparently you don't lose a lot compared to how much less power you draw. That's my understanding of it. Dave would be the person to ask about this because he actually has a 4090.
Even with
but I believe Der Bauer did a video on it.
We won't stop there. I'm excited to show you a preview
of
a brand
an update to FSR.
Fidelity FX super resolution technology, appropriately named FSR3.
Okay, that's more what I wanted to see out of FSR. Like more updates to it, more support, not support
fluid motion frames technology to deliver more frames per second.
More updates.
Fluid motion frames increases FPS when using very demanding settings. FSR3 will provide up to a 2x increase in frames per second at 4K resolution over FSR2, a significant boost across your supported games, and will be coming to PC gamers in 2023.
Same clocks, lower voltages, less FPS.
To give an idea of what's possible,
yeah, I don't know how it works necessarily.
I'd like to show you
but less power for similar enough FPS. Well, not similar, but losing FPS, but not a huge amount is still good.
An Unreal Engine in just 4 months. Let's hear from Sava.
My I wrote and directed Beckoning, and I want
I'm gonna keep working on the thingamajig while this plays. I've got the thing screwed in. I have the radiator sitting in, but not installed yet. Not fully screwed in yet.
Allowing us to walk around completely
mostly concerned about.
to explore the shots.
Well, I still have to take out the old cooler as well.
Speeds up the production and enables us to make creative decisions at the speed of thought. You can change the lighting, character or environment placement, or entirely change the camera angle if you so desire. This amount of speed and flexibility is unprecedented.
That's another reason I'm on NVIDIA. I'm kind of stuck with NVIDIA.
It's one of the main reasons why I personally believe producing feature-length animation with smaller teams is now a reality. And when it comes to high-fidelity output, the FSR
optics real fucking good. Really fucking good.
4K or even
I don't know that AMD has an answer to it.
As fast and as fun.
Pretty cool. By the way, in reviewing that video, it sure does make it look easy to create a new movie, doesn't it? But it does. I don't think it is. The Radeon RX 7900 series are the most advanced gaming GPUs. First of all, they are easy to upgrade into your existing gaming rig. They feature industry-leading enthusiast GPU support for next-generation displays. They will deliver ultra-high frame rates in both native and upscale games, and of course comes with up to 24 gigabytes of memory to drive the next generation of games and advanced workloads. All of our innovations enable the 7900 XTX to deliver an incredible leap in performance of up to 1.7 times faster.
Now you're good.
Now, let me invite Frank.
I think there was something. Oh, FSR3. FSR3
powers the next generation.
That's a good. That's cool.
And streaming experiences, Frank.
We'll still need to wait and see. But Frank Azor, how do you get born with the coolest fucking last name? Azor. Wow. It sounds. He's literally. He's one letter off laser.
To be here with you guys today. It's just
show us the price.
No. To together and do the way it deserves to be done, right? In person and just with all these incredible games and visuals behind us. What do you guys think about the new graphics cards?
They are graphics cards. I still need to see, third-party numbers. Yeah.
Don't worry. Scott's going to come back and tell you when you're going to be able to get them and what they're going to be priced at. Okay, I promise. But they're incredible graphics cards. But you know what's even more incredible?
they might be available for sale.
More than just a great graphics card. We're committed to building the absolute best gaming, creating, and streaming experience.
I'm actually okay. I'm
going to share with you today.
I do like I was saying, NVIDIA's other shit kind of has me stuck.
Great hardware, as you've seen today, deserves great software. And AMD Adrenalin is your software interface.
Let me guess, it's overclocking software
of your AMD powered system.
Yeah, it's
We're committed to bringing you
overclocking software
that you can depend on, and that offers you.
I'm not too fussed about it.
And next level gaming experiences, as well as streaming and for creating. If you're not already familiar,
I should have done this a while ago, but
let me catch you up real quickly to what you've been missing. Adrenalin is your hub for just about everything. You can find and launch your games, plus monitor your stats and performance across all the games on your system, all from one home screen. You can customize your Radeon settings for each game, as well as record and stream.
They got enough money, Navarius. They could sell you if they wanted to.
You can even turn your system into
you'd cave for that amount of money.
And connect your smartphone, tablet, or another Windows PC to play your games remotely from anywhere. And of course, you can take full control. I should be facing it and your Ryzen CPU and tune them for maximum performance and efficiency. Adrenalin.
Hang on, I have a great idea.
Awesome. But there's probably two things that I love most about Adrenalin. First,
that one.
It's the fact that all these features are within one
shoulder to shoulder.
And second, it's a completely unlocked experience, meaning we don't force you to create an account. You're not going to be monitored by us. You're not going to be tracked. You can just
it's a little thing, but I like that. I like that a lot.
And just play the game.
I like that a hell of a lot. No logins is like this day and age is
so let me talk to you about
so nice. I am so sick of logging into shit on my desktop. Like it is frustrating as all hell.
Boost and anti-lag are huge performance amplifiers.
They've already won. Not until I
let's be
see the
honest,
third-party
most of us
stuff.
don't
Not
wanna
until I
have to learn
see
about each new feature, how
head-to-heads.
it works, which games it
It
works
looks
on, which
good,
features work best with one
but
another.
I also don't know
When
shit
we
off the top of my
finally
head
get
enough
some
to
time
say
sit down and game,
certainly.
it's just too much complexity to deal with. I just want to get in the game and I want to play. So we heard you. To simplify all this, we're introducing Hyper RX mode. With Hyper RX, we've redeveloped these performance boosting technologies to all work together and at the same time, compounding their benefits and giving you a one-click experience.
There's a NVIDIA
to
has an
improve
equivalent to this, don't
frame
they?
rate
But no one actually
and
uses it.
latency.
I
In the
think
game Dying Light 2,
they make computer do
to give
things.
you an
Computer
example,
go
the game
burn
Dying Light 2,
Iberius.
we're seeing performance improvements with Hyper RX.
Look, not all of us are ready to pay more for electricity than we did for the card. Fair. I'm not buying a 4090. I'm can't afford a fucking 4090.
So
Not until I get a
look
fucking
forward to
house
HyperRx
first.
coming out
Mortgage
on
first,
next
4090 later.
year. You can experience it yourself.
Hell, actually, mortgage
All right,
first.
so let's talk about what
Probably
are we
a new VR
doing
headset.
to help improve your recording.
Trip to
and
Japan,
streaming.
VR headset.
OBS, as many of you know, is the leading video recording and live streaming platform out there. And
Hello.
By some of the world's most successful
AV1
and popular
encoding
streamers.
support for OBS.
Well, we've partnered with OBS to improve video streaming quality across all bit rates on Radeon RX 6000 and 7000 series graphics cards. Additionally, with the new AMD RDNA3 media
I don't think
engine,
it
we've
always has
added
AV1
AC1
encoding.
hardware encoding, improving quality and transforming live streaming. In this example, we're looking at a recorded image of Halo, captured with OBS on the Radeon 7900 XTX graphics card. Both images were captured at the same 3.5 megabit per second bitrate. As you can see behind
That's
me,
pretty
the
good at
quality of the
3.5.
scene and the text within it is visibly pixelated. But with the addition of our AV1 hardware encoding, updated pre-analysis and pre-filtering algorithms, plus our OBS optimizations, the playback quality substantially improves,
I
providing
think,
a
or
clear,
is it Twitch that
sharp,
doesn't support AV1
smooth
encoding?
viewing experience.
Something doesn't support AV1 encoding that
Additionally,
needs to
with
for me to use it for
Xilinx
streaming.
AI and content adaptive machine learning technology, we've integrated that into the AMD framework, and it's been trained to learn, predict, and target small text and menus, making them legible again, especially when streaming at low bit rates and resolutions.
It'd be fucking great for Darkwood.
The new AMD RDNA3 media engine reaches beyond streaming, though. With our dedicated AV1 hardware processing, video encoding is up to 7 times faster than software, even at ultra-high resolutions like 8K. Support for the RDNA3 media engine will be available across applications like Adobe Premiere Pro,
Shit.
FFmpeg, Handbrake, and in upcoming releases of OBS. And then for video creators, any video creators in the audience? Anybody create video?
No, actually not me.
You're gonna love this. So
I just upload them to
we're
YouTube.
introducing something we call Smart Access Video. Smart Access Video works with select applications.
Smav.
When you pair the Ryzen 7000 series with the new Radeon
FFmpeg
7000 series,
encoding.
and unlike
Do we
other
not already have
platforms that can really
FFmpeg
only
encoding?
make use of either your CPU or
I swear
your
I've
GPU
used an
video compression
FFmpeg
engines,
something
Smart
for
Access
something.
Video distributes the encoding and decoding workloads across both your Ryzen CPU and your Radeon graphics card's video compression engines, enabling faster 4K and 8K editing. And when it comes to
Gil might be
batch
interested in this.
transcoding,
He was talking to me the other day about
Smart
video
Access
and better video
reduces
encoding
parallel
or better
transcoding
video
time by
processing.
nearly 1/3. Smart Access Video will be available across applications like OBS, Premiere
No,
Pro,
Nibirius.
FFmpeg, and more starting in December. So next, let me share with you how we're bringing all these technologies and all this greatness
Basically,
together
Nibirius
for
is
you into our
saying,
AMD Advantage solutions.
yay,
So when we
AMD,
first
it
introduced
might
Advantage
exist.
laptops, we raised the bar with
Hopefully,
design,
please,
great
at reasonable prices.
And
Ooh.
Advantage
I'm calling.
laptops
Okay, I
carefully
am calling it
designed
now.
and developed with
The
our
the
partners
higher end
to
one,
ensure that their
1300.
premium experiences are felt
1300,
worldwide.
and
Multiple models
it's
of
good.
these
The other one,
laptops are
1000.
available in market right now from your favorite OEM and
It's
SI
the
partners.
7900
And look, nothing
XTX,
compares
1300.
to building your own
One,
desktop
like,
PC. All right, but for those of us
it's a
that
pipe. I think
maybe
it's a
don't
pipe
have
dream.
the
They're probably
time,
going to cost more.
experience,
Both,
or the
I
will
think,
to
are
do
probably
so right
probably
now,
going to cost more.
we've
But if they do,
applied
that's the price at
great
which I'd be
AMD
like,
Advantage design
oh, they've
framework
shat
to
on
price
they've shat
our
on
laptop
Nvidia a bit
originally,
there,
and we're bringing that
provided the
to desktop.
performance is there.
We've partnered with several leading system integrators to bring you these turnkey solutions.
They need to I
So
said
whether
that
you're
about the
gaming,
PSVR 2,
streaming, or
and here we
creating,
are.
Advantage desktops have been designed
Sorry,
and
I'm very
developed
I'm still salty about the
with our
PSVR 2.
partners to be the best desktop.
550. God fucking damn it.
All the incredible performance you
More
saw
than
here
the
today from
expensive
7900
PlayStation
XTX, well,
5.
that's what you can expect with
Or a
Advantage desktops.
wired, not
Starts by pairing our
standalone
Ryzen
VR
9
headset.
processor and our Radeon XTX graphics card. Then we amplify that
PSVR 2 guys,
performance with our
it's a
smart
good,
technology,
it looks, it on
Smart Access
paper,
memory and Smart
it's a
Access
very
Video,
good headset.
as well as the full feature set of Adrenaline software, including
But,
Radeon Super
but
Resolution,
it doesn't
AMD
compete
noise suppression,
with
HyperRX,
Quest and Pico.
But Advantage goes
It just
even
doesn't.
further
It just doesn't
by
at all.
ensuring every component from
100
the
quid
motherboard to
less,
NVMe drives
and the
to
Quest and
memory, the
Pico
power supply,
work with
all
your
the rest,
PC
they all
and
seamlessly
work
together,
standalone.
and they're all
And
tuned
yes,
for
you're dealing with
maximum
mobile
performance
graphics, but it's
with every
fine.
design and quality metric followed. Next, we focus on each system delivering its full graphics potential. We know that peak visual quality and performance are incredibly important to gamers. So Advantage desktops have been thermally designed,
You'll find it's
reliably
peak gaming
powered, and rigorously
and
tested
racial
so that they
slurs per
deliver
second or
on
something.
the highest resolution and refresh rate experiences possible.
I don't know what gamers do.
7900 XTX.
Just play them.
And it all comes together when you pair them with one of the over 2,500 AMD FreeSync monitors available, allowing you to experience the most demanding games at their smoothest and highest settings.
I kind of wasn't listening there
And
for a
of
second,
course,
not gonna lie.
Each Advantage
Sorry.
desktop is built to game, with a full configuration of premium components, all tuned and tested reliably to give you maximum performance every single time.
PSVR 1
We're
was
really
a very
excited to be
special
working with all
headset
of our
though, so
partners on bringing you the first
if
generation of Advantage
if there's a hope to get PSVR 2
It's been
working with
awesome
PC,
to be here with you guys
it's
today.
the best hope it
This is a
has, because
historic
it's
moment.
one cable,
Thank you
it's
so
one
much for
USB
your
cable.
time. Let me welcome Scott back on stage.
Scott! The smooth monitor really allows you to see the slurs. Their better video
Thank you,
encoding
Frank.
really
Okay,
allows
are
you
you
to
ready?
read the racial slurs.
All right, what an incredible day of announcements that will transform the future of
Fucking
graphics in games.
Gamers, god damn it.
AMD Radeon 7900
Come on,
series,
Scott, give us the
built
business.
for extreme performance to drive 4K and 8K high refresh
Give us the
rate
business,
gaming
Scott.
monitors,
You know we want
powered
it.
by the world's most advanced gaming graphics architecture, RDNA3. Here we go. Starting
Oh.
December 13th, 2022, you'll be
Ooh.
able to purchase the 7900
No
XTX
fucking way.
for
Holy shit.
$999.
Okay. What the fuck?
The world's fastest gaming card under $1,000. Also
Okay.
on December 13th, 2022,
Okay, now we're
you'll be
fucking
able to
talking.
purchase the 7900 XT for $899. $999.
Now we're fucking
and
talking.
$899.
Those are
The
prices, my
world's
friends.
Most advanced gaming
Oh
GPUs powering the
shit.
gaming rig
I
for
cannot
years
wait to
come.
see the performance
That's the end of our
head-to-heads.
show. Thank you for joining us today, and we can't wait to get these gaming cards in your
Fucking
hands in
A.
December. Have a great rest of your day.
Why are we hyped specifically? Because that is the okay. Theoretically, the performance numbers look good, and the performance per watt looks good, which means it costs less electricity to run it. So in theory, it's looking quite good. I'm gonna need to like compare numbers versus a 4090 because I don't know off the top of my head. I just don't know that shit off the top of my head. Most likely, I'm gonna watch the other tech tubers and let them tell me what to think. But yeah, the top end Nvidia card that was just released, the RTX 4090, released at $1,500 MSRP, and actually costs like $2,000 in terms of actual what it actually what you'll actually find it priced at out in the wild is $2,000. So $999 is pretty fucking good. MSRP is $1,600. Sorry, yeah. MSRP is $1,600, but I guarantee you, if I go anywhere and look for a card now that isn't, if I look for a card now, it'll be 2,000 plus. They are not available at 1,600 quid. Like at all. My guys are usually Digital Foundry and Hardware Unbox. Linus the Dingus. I like Linus. I don't take them as well. Since they got Anthony on board, I take Anthony seriously when it comes to performance. But I usually go to Gamers Nexus for performance, and I do like Hardware Unbox as well. Oh, hold on a second, folks. I'll be back in just a mo. Oh. apparently I have broken something vaguely important. And hey Dante, what's cracking? Who's a happy little boy? Who's a happy little boy, huh? Who's been hiding from me? He's not happy with me. I'm sorry, puppy. It's in the bedroom. Yeah, do you want me to go get it?
Here. Outside?
Go on, buddy. I'll be back with this in just a moment. Or apparently I won't, because I can't actually edit anything on the screen, it would seem. The fuck? Oh? Hello, Blut, senor. What's cracking, man? Cheers for coming on by. Did you watch it? How'd you feel? Are you team red? Are you raring to suck AMD off? It looks pretty good. So let's talk about the MSRP for a second. Like the 4090, what they say the MSRP is and what it will actually cost are two different things. Will it cost as much as the 4090? Probably not. But it's probably gonna cost more than that. Understood nothing other than AMD seems good for streaming, but still worse than Nvidia. It does seem better, which is great. What I understood was FSR better, looks like pretty damn good performance. Much better performance in terms of your power draw, which is like a big deal. Let's throw some. So it was the max load on the 7900 XTX was 355, so up to 355. A 4090 is 450, so 100 less watts. I do want to put that in context though. A 2080 Ti is 250 watts. So it's 350, still a lot. That's still a big deal. Back from cooking, welcome back. We haven't been doing anything PC build related at all, Ash. We've been watching the AMD announcement-y jig. Let's see, do we have any? Ooh, much cheaper. 8K bullshit. All right, Steve's on it already. Do we want to watch this? I feel like I don't need Steve on screen.
Here are some up-close
God,
die shots of the new AMD Radeon RX 7900 XTX and the 7900 XT that AMD announced today.
There we go.
These are the first consumer chiplet-based GPUs.
I watch these all the time. I'm going to watch this anyway, so
6 MCDs or
I'm going to keep working on this on the side as well, though.
GCD or graphics compute die, except the 79 XT has one dummy MCD. We'll talk about that later. Now,
where's NVIDIA? But I really doubt really in this competition in NVIDIA.
To get straight into the core details, they're priced at $900.
It might be. It might be. I think it has a chance, especially when you consider the price difference. How much was the 4080 actually? For gaming enthusiasts? I mean, why would gaming enthusiasts not go for it? Is the 4080 announced? Oh yeah, the 4080s were announced and their prices were let out, released to the wild. Let me have a look. They're not, sorry, they're announced, they're not released. And the 4080 12 gig is unreleased. November 16th. Ooh, soon as well. Fucking A. 4080. Right, well, you've told me nothing. Release date, price, and specs. Thank you. 4080 16 gig was 1200. Okay, so this boy here, the XTX, is competing with a 4080 in theory. And the fake 4080 was $999. Yes, the fake 4080 was $999. I'm gonna call it the 4075. That's what I've been calling it. because it's not a 4070, because they said it's not a, because I don't know, they fucking said, I don't know, whatever. Because technically they're correct in that technically, yes, it doesn't have the name 4070 on it, but it's a 4070. I wonder he hasn't got his wonderful haircut and his GPU fans. He does. He ties his hair up. He probably has at some point, I would imagine. We can also, I don't think we need Steve on screen when we have Steve on screen. I can't, okay. I don't know what's happening here. I can't edit anything in OBS. See that clicking? That's me trying to edit something in OBS. It is not working, and I am concerned because I can't change shit if it doesn't work. I can't update my screen so we can go back to doing what we were doing. Kind of an issue. 4080 12 gig, 4070, 4070 equals 4060, 4060 equals 4050, 4050 equals double Steve. Yeah, I guess we're double Steving it. We're going to reaches not before seen.
At 1,000 for the XTX, and for the most part, the presentation was pretty good. It had a lot of technical details we'll go over. It also, unfortunately, fell into a gigantic marketing bullshit trap. It was the same
8K
trap
stuff,
that
yeah.
NVIDIA fell into about 8K gaming for the 3090, and apparently AMD has learned absolutely nothing from its competitor other than to take shots at it for adapter cables, because this house isn't glass and cannot possibly break. But we're going to start with the specs, and then we'll get into the bad marketing stuff.
Before that, this video is brought to you by Squarespace. We use Squarespace for our own GN store and juggle complex multi-piece orders all the time with it. Squarespace makes it fast for us to roll
I
out
think
new
it has to
products
happen
with detailed
eventually.
pages full of
And I think with
galleries,
the
videos,
change to
and descriptors. It's
chiplets,
also useful for your own resume site.
given we seen
photographer or
it,
project portfolios,
what it did
or
for them in
starting your new
CPUs,
small
I
business
think
idea.
this
There's
is
never been a better
maybe
time
the
to
one
try and start
generation
your
where
business than
they have a
right now.
chance,
We can
and then
vouch that
Nvidia's going to shit
Squarespace
them
makes it easy.
next
Visit
generation. But
squarespace.com/gamersnexus to get 10%
I mean,
off
as
your
long as they
first
keep,
purchase with Squarespace.
as long as they win at like mid-end,
Sorry, that's what the AMD guy said on stage.
it's good.
It feels kind of weird. I don't know why he said that. Anyway, we're going to talk about the key specs and pricing as fast as we can get through it.
Dream
and we'll
PCs,
look at the rest.
I don't think
The
it's bet
cards
more
are
than
the
Nvidia.
RX 7900 XT and 7900 XTX. And again, that's $900 and $1,000 for them. Release date is December 13th, as we just said. Both cards have DisplayPort 2.1 support. They have AV1
Oh, have they still got the
reference models that
USB-C?
AMD showed us have two DisplayPort, one HDMI,
Yeah,
and one
look at
USB-C
that.
on the I/O.
The USB-C, is that for
Radeon 7900 XTX
VR,
runs 24
I
gigabytes
wonder.
of GDDR6 memory, not GDDR6X, and not HBM. Even though those chiplets on the MCM that you were looking at look like HBM, those are the memory cache die. The 7900 XTX
Yes.
is using a 384-bit memory bus, and the cards also use a chiplet interconnect at 5.3 terabytes per second. The company claims a 54% increase in performance per watt over RDNA3, and the 7900 XTX runs 96 compute units, or CUs, at 2.3 gigahertz. However, AMD now runs decoupled clocks with front-end and shader clock speeds operating at different frequencies. We're assuming the
There are
clock
displays that
representing
do
here
USB.
is the
That's
usual
true as
boost
well.
clock,
I wasn't
or what
thinking about
AMD
that.
calls game clock. As for the 7900 XT
Game clock.
non-second X, that has an 84 CU layout, and it has a 2 gigahertz boost clock and 20 gigabytes of GDDR6. For total board power, the spec is 355
That's
watts for the
interesting because
XTX,
yeah, I didn't
and
realize it's
300
not
watts for
6X,
the
it's
7900
6.
XT. Now, as far as the chiplet layout,
How much difference that'll make, I don't fucking know.
XT has a dummy die on it for one of the MCDs, so one of those 6 does not work. It's just there to help balance
Muddy.
the stability of the cooler, probably distribution of weight.
It's a little
They don't have to
manlets in your
re-engineer the
computer driving the
mechanical
power.
spec or something along those lines. And they look completely the same. It's just that one difference. All of these chiplets are packaged on top of an interposer, similar to how Vega was built, and that interposer then sits on the usual green substrate. Interposers add non-trivial cost to manufacturing, but chiplets reduce cost. And interposer packages usually have that coating to cover and protect the silicon, which you can see
Fine,
here.
don't worry about it.
And AMD had issues in the past with that coating, that basically resin layer or diffusion barrier over all the HBM plus the GPU core in Vega, where it had a few different suppliers, so it had some issues with keeping the coolers all mounted the same way. We'll see if that happens here. We haven't gotten an answer yet as to how they're approaching the coating around the multi-chip approach. As for why you would go chiplet-based, it's really just down to cost. Monolithic dies are far more expensive to make, especially at larger die sizes for the bigger GPUs. because monolithic dies have a higher chance of failure in manufacturing, so the yields are down, and that gets baked into the price of the ones that are good and that they can sell to you. So that's really all there is to it. It's just like when AMD moved to chiplets for Ryzen.
Yeah.
For die sizes, they're 300 millimeters square.
Remind me to talk about this.
Process GCD, and then 6 of the MCDs, those are all 37 millimeters squared. And that is the other reason that costs are down, because you can use different process nodes where if one of them doesn't need the absolute newest, most expensive node, you can run something cheaper instead that still gets the job done. Now, the decoupled clocks are also really interesting, but we don't have enough information yet to talk about how it really works. So one of AMD's technical fellows went up on stage to talk about the 2.3 gigahertz shader clock versus 2.5 gigahertz for the front-end clock maximum. But as for which one is presenting to the end user and say GPU-Z, we'd assume it's just whatever the boost clock manifests itself as. And how they dictate boosting on either of the two decoupled clocks, we're not sure. But the reason you would decouple them is for power savings, and that's really where AMD is trying to get a lot of its gains this generation. For DisplayPort 2.1, the bandwidth on AMD's new display engine, which it calls Radiance, is 54 gigabits per second, or 12-bit per channel color.
I'll fight it later.
Colors. That means there's support, technically, for 8K 165 displays or 4K 480 displays. Obviously, that doesn't mean you're actually going to run games at 8K 165 or 4K 480, just because technically the interface can support it. And you would be foolish to think that, unless apparently you're AMD's chief debater, that's debater because he said debated on Twitter a couple years ago about NVIDIA prices. Anyway, he went on stage to do the marketing thing, which is twist the truth heavily. Now we get into the
This is on Scott? I thought we liked Scott.
Bullshit, and it's a really echoey hotel room, and I'm going to be animated, so sorry for the echo. So AMD's Scott Herkelman, after he got on stage and said, "What's up, fellow gamers?" he then talked about how these are the cards to get to go 4K and beyond. Beyond is a pretty big range, spanning from 4K to apparently infinity. So he later clarified that he meant 8K. Also pretty high. Big difference from 4K. So a couple things here. NVIDIA did this a couple years ago.
Is 8K 4 times 4K?
NVIDIA, because it is very, very misleading to talk about 8K in the way that these companies have been. Some really simple math to get everyone up on the same page. So first of all, 8K normally for resolution means 7680 by 4320 pixels. That is 33.2 million pixels. You have to multiply them, and that's going to be important later. 4K is 3840 by 2160 pixels. That's somewhere around 8 plus or minus a little bit million pixels. So it's about 4 times the pixel count to go from 4K to 8K. Very big difference in how heavily the GPU is going to be loaded. So going from saying this is good for 4K to saying this is good for a crisp, actual quote, 8K gaming is a massive jump, and you start to question, why would you talk about 4K at all if you can play crisp 8K? And the answer is because we just cut one of the dimensions in half, and then we multiply it that way instead. And we absolutely blasted NVIDIA for this a few years ago, so AMD gets the same treatment because we're fair. 8K ultra-wide, when AMD was talking about that, is actually a resolution that they used anyway of 7680 by 2160. That's
so it's okay, it's not even 8K.
Pixel count of actual 8K. We're not even close to 8K.
2160 is 4K, isn't it?
4K. We understand that in Radeon Marketing Group, the reality distortion field is so strong that all they know is 8 is 2 times 4. But when there's 2 dimensions you're multiplying, 8 is not 2 times 4. 8K becomes 4 times 4K. I know it's confusing apparently, but that's a very big difference.
To be fair, it is confusing, but they should know better. I mean, they do know better. They're probably just full of shit.
Once or twice. And then they kind of dropped the qualifier and just kept saying 8K as if it was all free and clear. But it doesn't change the fact that even with that qualifier there, it is disingenuous and misleading and bordering on.
Do we call 8K 68? No, 32K. 32K for sure.
Most people in the audience don't understand that you're talking about something half the pixel count. And then the biggest misstep was when they said it could pull off a crisp 96 FPS at 8K, but FSR is enabled in that benchmark. That's, again, that's not 8K, that's faked 8K. FSR might be good, just like DLSS might be good, but it's incredibly misleading to call 8K with FSR 8K. And even though AMD technically disclosed that it was using FSR, let's zoom in real tight to show just how small that disclosure was. This is horribly misleading. Confusingly, they also said that for 4K gaming, it's the card to get, and then slipped in a sneaky qualifier about if you turn off max settings, which is just kind of a weird thing to say out of nowhere, and pointed to some of these other issues. Now, we'd have to know more explicit details about what version of FSR they were using and what quality setting, but you're looking at potential literal multiples.
I promise I'm not beeping
to get
you.
Up to 8K as was
Hey,
presented.
Sage, what's cracking?
AMD's representative also put on a big show about actually see the frames you're paying
Rimming
for,
8K.
quote, and he said that,
Nice.
quote, if you are paying that much money for a new gaming card, you should demand a GPU that can allow you to game into the future.
Oh, that was my
and
phone.
Only the 7900 series can do that. For this, AMD was referring to 8K 165 and 4K 480 support, as we talked about earlier. And realistically, even if you can't literally see every single frame that your device is putting out to your display, it is once again misleading to suggest that it somehow doesn't benefit you at all, because it still does. It's for things like latency instead, and on the competitive side, you do still get some additional information with those frames coming through, even if they're chopped up. And finally, AMD took a lot of unnecessary digs at NVIDIA. It went off about how there's, quote, no need to rebuild your desktop, no need to upgrade your case, and no need for a power adapter.
Doing good,
and
good to see you.
They also said, quote, it's as easy as pulling out your old card and putting it in a new
All the
one.
stones. Steve just throws stones at people. It's kind of a problem. He's just out there. He does it with good reason generally. So
to suggest that you can't also pull a video card out of a
generally
case and put in an NVIDIA one is misleading, because you can. The only difference, maybe the case changes, but the power adapter is not a big hurdle. And you can also use a native Gen 5 card end to Type 4, like Corsair power supply cable, for example, and you still don't need the adapter, and you don't have to update your power supply. So really weird to frame it that way. It leaves out a lot of information, and it just becomes purely misleading. And finally, this is especially weird because we get where AMD is coming from. They could have just said, look, fortunately, by pure chance, we decided to build these cards with 8 pins because they don't pull that much power compared to NVIDIA. And so we used 8 pins. And fortunately, we inadvertently dodged the controversy around 12-volt high-power adapters. But to treat it like it was some sort of engineering feat and like they have this clairvoyance about what controversies are going to
I think it was just shade. I don't think it was a big deal.
How it actually works. So it's a situation where it ends up looking defensive instead of like actual marketing. Like instead of combating NVIDIA on performance, they're fighting them on all of these other things. And the whole thing came across as slimy. But fortunately, that was only like 40% of the presentation. So let's get back to the other discussion. On the cooler side, we have.
I thought it was mostly just jabs. I didn't think it was. I wouldn't go as far as to call it slimy. I don't know. I guess I didn't see it like that.
We have some unique information that you're probably not going to hear elsewhere, and we'll give you the basics now, but we have another video coming up with more information on this later. So the specific AMD reference card, the cooler, has built into it a thermistor at the fan inlet for the 7900 XTX, which takes the effective ambient temperature as air goes into the GPU. So AMD, in theory, is exposing this to users to manipulate that fan curve as well. We're not sure the software side details of it, but what this would allow you to do, actually there's one key advantage, which is if you're running a low load scenario or idle, and the GPU isn't running hot enough to demand high pressure or speed active cooling, then you run into scenarios where the memory or the FETs or any other components might run unnecessarily warm. And there's no real way to work around this unless you have decoupled fan speeds. And one of the ways you could do that is by running different fan curves for a thermistor for
remember, Toasty, lift with your back.
Versus GPU cores.
Wait,
but
no,
we'll talk
the opposite.
More about that in the future. And partners won't necessarily have this either, just for the record. So given the unique 12-volt high power circumstances right now, one of the unexpectedly and accidentally major pieces of news is that AMD is sticking with simple 8 pins for this. They're using 2 of them. There was some discussion earlier in the last couple weeks that AMD was switching to 8-pin because of the 12-volt high power issues that happened within the last 30 days or so.
that's
Ooze
not how
the cheeks, my
manufacturing
son.
works. That's not how any of this
I know what's wrong
works.
with OBS.
They were
I don't know if I
already
can fix
using
it, by the
8
way,
pins,
so we might need to
and,
restart.
It does certainly simplify things, but it wasn't a change that was made just because of the 12-volt high power adapter issues. For power capabilities, at most, you might see an extra 50 watts or so from custom VBIOSes from partners, but AMD already gave the max TBP as 355 watts. And then for the fin stack, it's a more traditional vertical design. It's just top to bottom orientation on the fins. It has a 3-fan design for both cards, and the shroud extends past the standard PCIe slot height only at the sides, so the center area has some extra fins sticking up. The card bears a 3-fin BMW-style red mark on it, and otherwise it's using a vapor chamber on both the XT and the XTX for the AMD reference design. It has a larger pinout for the fins for that thermistor feature, and it has a secondary pinout with just 2 pins for LED lighting externally, which is useful for us, but not for most people. And that's because you would basically just use it to turn the card's LEDs on, and that's all it would do. So, last thing here, AMD has a couple of features that are coming out next year. So, in 2023, they're going to be launching FSR 3.0. Not a lot of details on it yet, other than it's useful for making the presentation look like you can play things at 8K, which isn't really 8K. Anyway, FSR 3.0, they are also going to have Hyper RX mode. So Hyper RX, not...
I consider his shot there to be about on the same level as AMD's shot against NVIDIA, if you get what I mean. In terms of, like, it's a jab. I didn't think it was a major deal.
Something you get at the pharmacy. Actually, what it is a single-click toggle that turns on a bunch of AMD software features like anti-lag, FSR, whatever else is baked in there, rather than individually toggling them on and off based on the game. So that's supposed to be something that makes it easier to basically leverage AMD's software solutions that probably not that many people use, because there's a lot of them and they're too complicated at this point. AMD also talked about a new Smart Access Video solution, which is for video content creators, I guess. It claims a 30% uplift in 4K multi-stream transcoding, and it does so by distributing the encode and decode across Ryzen CPUs and Radeon GPUs that are in the same system. There's a lot more to talk about soon, but that's going to be it for this one, because we just need to get this news video up and recapped for you and give you our take.
Alright, there wasn't a huge amount of extra information in there. Ooh. I'll be curious to see what Harper and Box have to say about it. And surprisingly, Linus doesn't have a video up. Right, so let's get back to building the fucker, right? There we go. Let's get back to building the boy. However, let us also have a problem with OBS where, just look at this. Okay. See the way everything looks the way it is? Watch what happens when I try and click things. Stop stream. Doesn't work. Enable or disable overlays. Doesn't work. You know, those kind of problems. Kind of an issue. You know why? Because I have preferences open somewhere. The preferences window, the settings window is open somewhere, and it's gone. I can't find it. Does anyone know? I wonder. How do you show all windows on Mac? I think there's a button for this.
Tree up.
3 fingers up. Oh, I have it. I think. Yeah. No, it's okay. Alt Tab doesn't work on a Mac. It doesn't work like that on a Mac, unfortunately. So, yeah. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing. There's no preferences window available for me to close. Therefore, I cannot... Where's Activity Monitor? Activity Monitor.app. But it's a window in OBS. Like it's a settings window for OBS. It's on OBS. I mean, OBS is obviously running, but.
You want to do
I don't know how to. I can tech support on Mac, on Windows. I can't do it on Macs, man. I didn't even know. I never even used this monitor boy. Let's see. Ob Studio. No, it's just got one thing. So there is a phantom preferences window open somewhere. This boy here. It exists and it's open. I cannot close it. And thus, I cannot actually edit anything that's happening here, as you can see by my frantic clicking, which is legitimately like a real problem. I can't even. In collection, tools, help, docs. I might have to kill obs. Control down arrow. You know, it's command. It's command on him. It's not control. Oh, control is still there. Control down arrow. Yeah, it's not. It's. That's a different dialogue that I can't close because obs on max is apparently just not very functional. I'm gonna have to just quit obs. I'm just gonna have to kill the stream for a minute. Back in a second, folks. We will get. Don't go anywhere. Don't panic. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I will be back with yous in just a few moments. Hey, we back? I think we're good. Right. For realsies now, let us... Let's get into it. I need to take this cooler back off. Yeah, let's just go for it. Actually, no, what I gotta check. Sorry. Image display. What I gotta double check is how the mounting for this goes. Like, what's the backplate situation? I guess we'll find out. Fuck it, whatever, we'll find out. We get to also see how good of a job I did with the thermal paste. I'm gonna, you know, just for the sake of working space, I'm gonna take out the 2080 Ti. There you go. And where is... There she is. Oh, I have to undo the... Fuck! The other screws. I hate this part. But this is the best idea. On a Gamer's Nexus... Are you using a Gamer's Nexus screwdriver on a Gamer's Nexus workpad? No! But you're not far off. This is a fucking whatever screwdriver from cheapo whateverington. I'm actually legitimately tempted to buy like the LTT screwdriver or something because I need a good screwdriver. I need it. Like my life is significant. My quality of life is significantly worse because of the shitty screwdrivers I have. And it's a mouse pad. Thank you very much. Know your merch, YouTuber merch better, Blute. Goddamn. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to tell y'all to fuck off for a minute, while I just say hello. All right. I hope Steve kept you good company. There we go. Here's the thing. See this lad right here? This is the fan in the back. This isn't the best fan. This is a pretty cheap fan. I now have 2 spare 120mm Noctua fans. I could totally... Oh, that's... Oh, shit, no, I couldn't. That's a... What the fuck? This is a 120mm fan. What the fuck size is this, lad? 140? This must be a 140mm fan. Oh, never mind, I can't replace it. Never mind. Alright, let me just chuck everything wildly behind me. It's a problem for future me. Same with the GPU. Get wildly chucked, my glorious friend. That's that new AMD lad. Honestly, like, your man was holding it like that, and unless he had big fucking hands, that was a pretty small GPU as it goes. Okay, compared to this, is a 2080 Ti is a fucking big GPU, and it's small compared to the newer ones. Which is pretty fucking wild. Huh? Heard to jump ship and buy AMD now, so I can get my hands on a 4080 or 90. I'm sure there'll be plenty available for everyone eventually. Loot. Are you really gonna go 4090? That's a big investment. You could well pay 1 month's rent for that. Pixel, watch out.
No. Like that.
Been a real dick today. Alright. I think we're good. Make sure you're not on camera. You're good. Could you fill my water, actually? Okay. Ooh. Gonna play on the streets, get the energy from the state. Oh, that's not coming off easy. What is happening? Is there that much suction on this lad? What the shit? Hey Lucas, what's cracking? There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all doubted me. That is a perfect goddamn thermal paste spread on this. That is beautiful. Okay, there's a bit spilling over the side. Fight me. It's still pretty good. I am happy with that. I am also struggling to keep the camera up. Doing good, am I? I am doing all right. Better than the day had led me to be feeling so far. Better now. Right, we gotta clean this fucker. We gotta do a lot of things. We gotta check, actually. You know what I should check? Will this even fucking work? I mean, to be honest, which is more future-proof, 4080 or 4090? Neither are future-proof. Both, like, apply that sentence to a 2080 Ti. 2080 Ti is garbage now. It's bin. It's dead. You can't tell what the future holds, so don't bother future-proofing. Buy what you need now. Worry about the rest later. Huh? Is it easy to build a PC? God, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's nerve-wracking. The hardest part about building a PC is the part where you're incredibly nervous because the thing you're handling costs, you know, £1,000. You're handling £1,000 graphics card. But ultimately, like, it's Lego. It's Lego for kids. Sorry, it's Lego for adults, I should say. Not Lego for kids. As opposed to the, you know, the other Lego. Right. Here's the question. What happens... Right? Those lads. What are those lads? Let me show yous. Ooh. Quid, money. Dollars. If you need a translation. So these lads here, these little washers, I'll show you them here. These little washers are what's holding this so high up. So these grating boys are sitting pretty just like that. I think these are equivalent to these ones here. I think they're basically the same thing. Sorry, it's a English/Irish turn of phrase. A quid is a euro or a pound or something like that. Going for the first boot up. Yeah, what Oxy says. The worst part is the bit where you say go and then it doesn't fucking go. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Right. Spot the problem. Anyone notice something, something missing there? I'll give you a hint by pointing directly at it. It's the back plate fucking screws. Yeah, that's not good. People thought you were bought because of numbers in your name. That'll happen. Fortunately, one of our longest standing community members' name is Cappy3333333. It's 5 3s, isn't it, Cappy? So I'm pretty used to the whole number. In fact, I know someone called user 012345679. That's actually not their name, but it's got a lot of numbers in it. So I don't pay much heed to the numbers. Right. This is kind of a fuckaroo. Because those holes are a problem. I'm waiting to hear a big old rattle and fall. There it is. Right. Join me in the back of my PC case. Ooh. Ooh. I am not keeping track of these screws at all. I'll probably be fine. I'll figure it out. Again, it's a problem for later me. Ooh. Yeah. Honey? Never mind. I got it. Ooh. Right. See this panel here? I've got to remove this as well. Where are my ugly ass Noctua fans? They're sitting behind me. Lucas, thank you very much for the follow. Cheers. Shit. Oh, fuck me. I wasn't thinking. I thought I'd be fine. I thought everything would just work dandly-do. And we'd just get away with it. But however, let me... Aha! I think I remember now. There she blows. There's me backplate. Right. layer of something on it. Anyway, this lad needs to go back in. Let me see if I can figure out which way it goes back in. There we go. Right. I have touched things I shouldn't touch. I touched that bit there. I am not dead. But we're living on a wing and a prayer here. Oh. Hey, Dave, what's cracking? Did I let it slip away? I let it slip away. It was the first time for everything. How am I streaming? We're on Mac now. We're Mac streamers now, Dave. Get with the times. Also, OBS does not work very well on a Mac, can I just say. Like 4080 looking like a clown. The price. Oh my god. I was like the whole conference, Dave. I was like, that's good. That's good. Yeah, no, I'm digging it. Look, the performance looks good. I'm betting. I'm gonna say I was like 1300. That looks like a 1300 kind of lad. And then bam, fucking 999. Got me.
Pass me the.
Fucking got me down. I can't pass anything right now. I'm sorry. Alright, I need to consult the manual. Oh. Efficiency was kind of porbo compared to the sensibly used 4090. That was a disappointment. Reverse your expectations. What do you mean? Do you mean the 355 watt mark? I thought that was pretty good. But we see a great near a 4090 price slightly below or at like 12. Amazing efficiency. I don't know. I don't know the pixel. I swear to God. No. Down. You are standing on screws, my friend. No. I love you, but no. That's my back panel. Also no. Oh my god. I don't have enough hands for this, man. I don't have enough hands. I might legitimately need to ask for your help. Let me just double check the manual first. So I'm holding this lad back on the back. Yeah, I think it's okay. Liquid freezer 2.
No.
Pixel, please. Okay.
No.
Yeah, okay, I need more hands. Not have a cat. Because they would have they wouldn't have cared. He's not much better. Basically, I just need you to hold. Nope. Oh my god. Don't touch anything yet. Hang on. Throw more hands. I just did. Oh. There we go. Hold this, lad. What gives you 95% of 4090 at 100? Card's giving you what, like 60-80% of a 4090? Are you sure it's 60-80%? I don't know. I don't know the performance numbers off the top of my head, so I'm relying on you for this. Right. Just so we're clear, how many hands are needed for this step? I thought just lying down flat we'd be a-okay, but nah, man. Let me just double check something else. Offset holes. Number 2, Ryzen 3000, 5000, and 7000 offset holes. So I want to put... Right. I want to put this lad on top in front here with... God. Honey. I'm so sorry. On top and in front. Okay. Show you that bracket bit again? Oh my god, Dave, please. This lad here. See the way it's got 2 holes? It's the AMD offset thingamajig. I basically want to use the top holes to insert it in. And I need the roundy bit. Pixel, for the love of please. I just need to... Hang on, I just need to get this installed. I just need to get one screw in place. And then we're good. It looks like the old mounting bracket. No, this is what I got. This is... That's the bottom bit? No, this is the top. That's the top bit. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Pixel is desperately trying.
Pixel is desperately trying to help. Oh my god. And we love him so. But for the love of God, Pixel. Fuck off. Ugh. No, don't. It's okay. Oh my god. Okay. Keep holding. Actually, keep holding. let's play it safe. Let's play it.
Look at Pixel.
What's he doing? Oh my. He's up Carolina's butt. Okay. One more and it should be fine then. This, as far as I know, Dave, this is like the newest model. Because of the ARGB versions, there are 3 revisions, and this one is revision 3. So it should be good. Oh, this is so much more stressful. I was looking for a nice relaxing... I mean, okay, I know it wasn't going to be super relaxing a stream, but... I'm just, like, colliding with bits and bobs here.
Look at him.
Hello, Pixel. Can you guys even see him? No. He's literally... He's literally... Oh, you get... That's Carolina's hands, by the way. This is my hand. Oh, no, this is my hand. Oh, look at that. This is Carolina's hand. This is my hand. This is my hand. And... that's Carolina's other hand. We're full of hands today. I think you're good. I think we're good. I think it's okay.
I think at this angle it might fall.
No, I think it's okay because it's screwed in from the other side. Okay. Right. That bit of excitement out of the fucking way.
Hey.
Hey. No. Down. Oh. Kay's hands look a lot smoother. My hands are lovely. You take that back.
Calling
me. Are you calling her fat? Is that what you're saying, Blood? Got smooth fat hands, huh? How dare you? Dishonor on my girlfriend. I will come for you. Okay. Right. Brackets are in fucking place. Think you've taught your dog? I don't mean you taught your dog it's okay to run early events? Maybe. I might be aware of this problem. Unfortunately, painfully aware of this problem. We've taught him our commands only mean something when we have a treat in our hand. That's what we've taught him. So here's something I'm a little worried about. Nope, you guys can't see that. Right, you're just coming with me. See? Bracket's in there, right? She's good. Look at this lad. Look how this is, I'm pretty sure this is coming down on top of this MOSFET. Like, it's literally on top of it. It's probably fine, but consider me a touch spooked. Also, there's the back of my hand again. It's, yeah, it's a little. Not touching, so I think it might be touching. I think it might be touching. Ugh. My God. This, oh my God, this arm. What are you doing, arm? What are you doing, step arm? I need to turn this around so you guys can see. Ugh. Yes, yes. There's the dust. Best check the lower bracket isn't pushing into the NVMe. That one's good. There's a good 5mm between this. I can fit the tip of my finger between that. Hey, Gertie. There you go. Right. Oh man, everything's just a bit further away for you guys now. That really feels like it's touching. Oh my God. How you doing, Gertie? Imagine cleaning your setup. Imagine doing it live on stream the other day. You guys are seeing, this is the cleaned PC. I was legitimately shocked at how dusty my PC was, because I do try and keep it dust free regularly, but it's clear to me I need to go and buy a dusty boy for this. This was clean. This is the clean version. Here's Pixel. Pixel, stand. Hang on, stand. Good boy. So he knows that command. He's got that one down. Oh.
Boy.
Hang on, it's Pixel treating time. Pixel, stand. Stand. Good boy. He's never done it like that before. That was very good. Okay, Pixel, hold. Hold. Good boy. Oh, he doesn't want to do both. Hold. Pixel. Okay. Hold.
Boy.
He went for a shake and a hold. Shake. Good boy. Very good boy. Speak. Good boy. You guys hear that? I think that came through. Pixel, mount the PC cooler. Mount the radiator. I believe in you. While we're here, we're gonna check. We're gonna check something. Here's the boy. Okay, no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I was a little afraid of it like hitting against. I was afraid of it hitting against these bits, but it's fucking fine. Literally sounded like a guy going woof. Pro tip: is it electrostatic discharge? I'm aware of that tip. I'm not paying very good attention to it. Before you hook it up, use your finger. Spin the little fan on the thing. Check if it's making a rubbing noise. Oh, Dave, don't tell me this now. It sounds good. No, it sounds good to me. Or is this after it's installed? It is, just disconnect the wire to disable fan. You're good then. It looks like it's fine. Right, we need to clean this lad. I mean more. Let's see. You know, looking at it again, maybe I did miss a little on this side, but I think it's okay. Then you want to disable it to avoid the noise while you wait for them to send the replacement part. Ah, is that a stain on your trousers? Hang on. This one here? Yes, that is. These are my favorite trousers, and I fucking bleached them by accident. Because I'm a very intelligent human being like that. And I'm very, very happy with their new bleachy markings. Okay. There's some goop on the sides here. I'm gonna get that up. Ooh. How you doing, Gertie, by the by? I don't think I asked. I hope you're keeping well. Ooh. Right. I probably shouldn't have used that much paper. I can just turn it inside out. Now we use the surgical spirits. Cooming soon. Did you hear about hear about Coombs Moore, King of the Coomers, Dave? Ooh. Ooh. Snap. Busy with a new job and I landed, which is nice. Fucking A. Right. I still see some bits. Ooh. I want this fucking shining. Right. Clean. Dave, what do you think? Radiator first or Mountie boy first? Oh. Sleeping time, have fun, have a good one, Bloot. Cheers for hanging, and cheers again for the raid, man. I don't think I actually properly thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, Bloot. Thank you very much, man. 100% radiator first. Okay, that's what I was going with, but it was a toss up because the radiator's big and heavy, but this lad has a removable part where it should be easy to just hoof it on. In fact, I might just hoof it on now, actually, while we're here. Gotta be fucking careful. I'm just doing a once over on the screws. It's a 3-finger tightening. Ooh. There we go. Right. This is what I was doing during the AMD conference. We were putting in all the bits so that theoretically now I just need to line her up, 4 screws, job's done. Oh, that's something I meant to see if people had an opinion on. Pump at the front or the back? Not pump. Pipes. There's the boy. Oh. Proving the top hit is so good. I'm glad I'm doing my first install with this little quality of life boy. It's nice. You're the 3 screws from there. Pipes at the front is easier than the length. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what was in my head. I'm glad to hear it from someone else. PC building is just knowing what to do and just being very unconfident in doing it. Because shit's expensive, yo. You don't want to fuck it up. Ugh. Nope. Come back here. Enjoy my ass. Actually, no, you guys couldn't see that. Man, there's no good way to get a camera angle on this for you. I think, by the way, see this here? CPU 8-pin cable. It's basically fucking wedged in now. With this here, it's basically wedged in. Ooh. Use canned air though. I was using canned air the other day. Is all I got, Captain? I don't have no fancy computer cleaner. God, you know, literally just holding and using a screwdriver is a skill. And it's a skill I have not fucking practiced. Ooh. Wish CPU 8 pins would provide a better access route. Yep. There's a lot of things I think could do with an overhaul in the old motherboard design these days. She's a bit outdated. She's a bit old. But she's also not going to change all at once. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Right. Last 2 screws for the radiator. I know this is exciting shit, but there's no way you guys get to see this. Well, I suppose if I did it on the floor. Ooh. Canned bean, cans whole chicken, canned air, canned coom. You just wait, Pew. Your time will come. Literally. Why is this one screw off? Ooh. There we go. Okay. I'm fucking obsessive. When it comes to screws, I'm like, oh, it's gotta be tight. Gotta be tight. So I go over them, and then I go over them again, and I go over them again, and I go over them again. It's silly. It's not necessary. Ooh. Don't over tighten. I'm still only using like a 2-finger grip, so I don't think I'll over tighten. But yeah. Ooh. Oh. Look, it's fine. Whatever. Look at my fancy RGB boys. Oh my god, Dave, the wiring, the pre-wiring on this, all the wiring is just under here, under these fans. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I was like, I was so happy when I seen it, because I was like, oh, I don't have to do shit. I don't have to do a fucking thing. It's a really good cooler, and it's like the cheapest one you can get. Go to said job, best of luck with the rest of the install. Hey, good luck, Gertie. And thank you very much. We only have, you know, the single most important step left. Actually installing the fucking thing. And peeling off the label. But I'm just gonna see. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Only one wire? This is 2 technically, actually, but one for that sweet RGB. But it's worth it. It's worth it, I swear. Compared to literally the RGB that's already in this case. This is a dream by comparison. I just want to see. Oh, that is not smooth. That is not smooth at all. We'll survive. Okay. Right. Yes, Pixel.
Oh, yeah?
Time for the important parts. Oh, yeah. There you go, lads. Lads and lassies. Sweet, sweet peel. And that is so sticky. Oh my god. Okay. That can go on Oxy. Now we have our tiny Arctic MX5 tube. So I have a tube of Thermal Grizzly, but this is right in frickin' front of me, so I think we'll be okay. I'm just gonna go with it. Now watch as I somehow fuck this step up. Okay, okay. I'm not being crazy. I'm not being crazy. There's something dirty on that CPU. Okay? We're cleaning it again, okay? Maybe I'm over cleaning it, maybe, but there's like a little there you go. And then will I like it's not, is it not evaporating all off? Is that the problem? Dirty little CPU. Yeah, I think it's not evaporating everything off. I think I need to dry wipe it. Remember, folks, if it's dry, it's good. There you go. Cheap pack of microfiber wipes? Yeah. Yeah. What liquid is that? It is Surgical Spirit. Surgical Spirit. It says Surgical Spirit on the bottle. It's the best I could do. I don't have pure isopropyl alcohol, but I think it's all right. I'm a little concerned about this. Because there's like these little dots. Like these little dots that look like little flecks of dirt, right? You won't be able to see them. I can only see them looking at it from a very specific angle. It's probably fucking nothing. But I'm very fucking paranoid. I don't want to... This is like the one step I don't want to get wrong. Because it's the hardest fucking step for me. And... Alright, you can't... Nope, still there. It must literally be, like, on the metal. Like, there's no way. I'm not crazy. I'm not this crazy. I never turned the music back on. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. We should have been jamming this whole time. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I feel like a bit of a fool. But what's new? Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. I accidentally opened Zoom as well. Hopefully that won't show up on screen. Hey, fucking go. There we go. Right. Let's double check our manual. Make sure we've gotten everything correct so far, right? We did our prep. We installed these lads. We took this out. This step lied to me. It was like, oh, just take the screws out. Be grand. No, a few nuggets, no worries. We have... Technically, we've done the radiator already. But now we need to... We've done... Yeah, so we did spacer, screw, backplate. Now we need thermal paste, peel... Oh, I did the peel too soon. Toss her down, thumb screw her on. Got it. Right. No, technically that's all that's left. Those thumb screws. They're there. Got it. I swear to God. There's a... Toasty. For all the 1 degree difference it'll make. Grand. Right. I'll try and get a better shot of this. Since this is the important part, you know. This is the money shot, as they say. In other industries that are not the one I'm... But let's give her a lash, shall we? Right. That's a fuckload. I think that's loads. I think that's most of the tube. It's that is how much is it? 0.8 grams. Wait. Now is not the time. What paste is that? That is Arctic MX5. Do as you please. Just throwing a heart attack in there at the last second, Dave. Thank you very much. You don't know how the spread is, etc. It's probably fine. It's probably. I have a tube of thermal grizzly Coronaut, but whatever. This came with it, so I'll just use it. It's apparently good. I was looking it up. It's apparently alright. With the thermal grizzly stuff, I just threw it on, and it was grand as well. Right. I'm gonna hold that down, and then I'm gonna put on the thumb screws. Ooh. Liquid metal, always spread it. Oh god, yeah. Liquid metal's another beast entirely. We're not there. I ain't that crazy yet. Ooh. No need to spread. It will probably be fine, is the best way to look at it. Ooh. And I'll know very quickly from the temperatures if I fucked it up or not. Go. They make it look so easy in the fucking diagram. I'm gonna go around just how I do it in cross pattern. Pixel, what are you doing? Causing a mess. I wonder, can you guys hear him in the background? There we go. The tube's got a nice bend to it, I have to say. I'm happy with that. Alright, 2-finger tighten, Toasty. Oh, I never double checked the airflow on these. Whoops. Let's hope these suck. Let's hope these suck. That's how they say they are pre-installed. Let's just pray. Let's just hope and pray they suck. And not blow. Because if they blow, well, this isn't exactly made for blow. It would be interesting, actually. Will this even get on the air? It'll probably be grand. Sticker side out is right. But what does sticker side out mean? Nah, it should be grand. How's it going, Jack, by the way? What's cracking, man? They're exhausting. Jeez, I'm fucking exhausted. Whoa. There we go. I'm going around as tight as I dare make it with 2 fingers. There. That's as good as it's gonna get. Right. Well, last couple of steps. Not much left to do. Put this lad in. fuck up at this step. Could you imagine? I just mangled the fucking CPU pin, CPU header. Which picture's real me? We're indistinguishable, I know. Long-haired, bearded man. So here's an interesting thing about this case. It has ARGB headers, but they're titled DLED2. And I'm just like, sure? I guess? Maybe? Does that just sit in there like that? That does not feel right. That is... what the fuck? Okay, hang on. Which one's real technist? Jesus, definitely Steve, not me. I know minimal... I know enough to be dangerous, but not enough to actually be useful. Okay. Join me, folks. Join me on my great adventure here. So, see this lad here? DLED2. The bottom one. In theory, I plugged this into there, right? But she just kinda... Let me show you. Oh! Oh, I got it. Never mind, I just didn't have it lined up correctly. What is that plug? That's ARGB. Ugh. Oh, what is that? Whatever. It was this lad. It was... yeah, I was just doing it wrong. That's all there was to it. Nothing else. Go back to your viewing pleasures. There's no good way to deal with these wires now. Is that my new toaster? No, this is this is my new toaster cooler. This as a whole is about 3 years old, except the CPU. Sorry, the CPU and the cooler for the CPU are brand new. I installed the CPU the other week, but everything else is about 3 years old. I could thread the wire through the middle of the pipes. Oh, I don't know that I'm bothered. I'd be happy if they just kind of hid here. But I'm afraid of them. Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, that'll do. Ooh. And it is only 6 years old? That feels relatively... oh god. That feels like... in my head it's older. In my head a 1080 is older than that. And these are now looking very tempting. I think they look pretty good. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Huh? Who's a good boy? Huh? Oh wait, boop. Boop. How about this? Can he... there we go. We get the giant box of treats, and then we say boop immediately. Watch. Boop. Boop. Come on, do the thing. Boop. There you go. Good boy. Oh. Feels very old to me given its struggles sometimes with Modern Warfare 1080p. Oh wow. Something like the 7900X XTX. That'd be pretty good. For me, I'm stuck. I'm sitting on the 2080 Ti. I'm happy with it. 79XTX looking like incredible. It really does. And hey, if it works some magic with the 5800X3D, that'd be great. Nicola, were you here when I was installing the 5800X3D in this? That's what we did. That's what we did the other week. You see the 700? Yeah. I guess I don't think it's VR specific this time. I think it's just Fuck it, things could connect via USB-C now. Everything connects via USB-C. May as well toss one on there. I don't make use of the USB-C cable because you can't get USB-C cables long enough anymore. And the drivers for the VR USB-C cable are kind of old. Viewers and followers? No, fucking get out of here. Oh, where's the... There you go. Get that bullshit out of here. Good boy. You were helpful. Are we missing any steps? Let's double check. We have installed a buoy. We have used the correct socket. We peeled. I did that live on camera, right? We peeled the peel. We put on the thermal paste. We installed the radiator. We've plugged her in. Should I do a test fire actually before we commit any further to this? Oh, Nicholas, here's for the follow. Oh. Did I refill the blinker fluid? She's full of blinker fluid, my friend. She's got the blinkiest fluid in the land. Let's give her a lash. Okay. The baby. Dave, did you notice when your man was holding... Fuck me. When he was Jesus Christ, this is so heavy. When he was holding the new card, it honestly looked maybe the same size as the 2080 Ti or less. Like, good size. Not a fucking huge Mondo motherfucker. Yes, puppy. Go. Y'all may as well see what I'm doing here. There we go. Fitting in is definitely more that size. We should not have anymore. Give me the monsters. Dave's got the big chungus. Big chungus feeling. Giant monsters mean silence. That's fair. That is very fair. Hey! No. He's going for the treat box. If you see that treat box move, let me know, chat. Ooh. Come on, man. I always have trouble with this one. For some reason. There you go. Yes, pup. I know, life is terrible. You're truly cursed.
Hey.
Let's plug this in. Let's plug it in and see if we get... make sure we get a post and all that jazz. And sparks. Explosions. Destruction. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 2.2 and 2.25, 2 1/8, 1. Go. Alright, that's that reassuring flash the motherboard gives me when I first turn it on. Losing maybe 5% performance and running at 300, 330 watts. But we might get the same from AMD, we never know. You wouldn't put a 4-slot chunker on a single 8-pin GPU. You wouldn't download a car. Got a stack up at 5 AM. Dude, have a good night's sleep. Cheers for hanging to you, and cheers for the help. Ooh. Everton spinning. BIOS is up. How is she cutting? You guys can't see this. Hey, we got Windows. It's all good. All the spans are finning. I'm touching the fan for some reason. I'm a very smart person. That's exhausting air perfectly. Excellent. Right. Now we turn it back off. Because now I need to switch everything over to this PC. There we go. Check them temps. Oh, we will for sure. But first, we have to screw some screws back in. We've got a bit of screwing to do. All the same. Let's get the GPU back installed. There you go. It just won't point the direction I want it to. Whatever, you guys can see good enough. That literally just... oh, okay. My hands are covering everything anyway, so it's fine. Ugh. Did I do you proud, Tech Jesus? Is everything good? Ooh. Well, we're gonna boot up RimWorld and see how she does. Check them temps out. Okay. We might have the screw finally in. It only takes 800 fucking years. No, it's not. It's not even. There we go. Ooh. Was that as good for you as it was for me, Chad? I'm pretty happy. Hey, why are the lights still on? Excuse me. May I have a question, please? Why are the lights still on? Did it reboot? Hang on. Hello, Pixel. You here to put some fur on me, PC? Make it a furry boy? Hey. No. No. Good boy. You'll get a treat when you're well behaved. Ooh. Dog was trying to sift the PC. He loves tech. He loves that new tech smell. Tech sniffing dog. This is why you need magnetic head screwdrivers. Oh my Christ. Oh, there we go. I have it. Alright, Pixel. This is just his new thing. He just gets up and sits there and just stares at me and borks a little occasionally. That's kind of his shtick these days. Ooh, yes, I know. It's a little annoying. As adorable as he is, it's a little annoying. You smelling my crotch, boy? I know. Okay. What do I need to do next? Side panels? Back panel? Back panel, side panel, top panel. There we go. There's the thumb screw for this lad. I have 3 what look like identical thumb screws, so it's probably safe to just use whichever one. Oh, these aren't identical. Okay, right, well, odd one out. There you go. Tempy glass. Get some nice fingerprinty stains. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff right there. Let's use a random, literally anything that fits to close this up. There you go. And front panel still needs to go on. Let's bring her down from her perch. Oh. Let's unplug it like an incredibly intelligent human being and not fucking knock over everything. Jesus Christ. Alright, that's the wrong way around, but it'll do for now. There we go. Sorry, I think I clipped the mic there. There we go. What you doing there, Pixel? You helping again? I'm gonna put this little vanity backplate back on. Someone cares. Someone somewhere cares about it. And back panel. There we go. Alright. That's everything. Nope, that's not everything. Front panel. Now to fit on my janky back panel that doesn't really like to fit on good. That's power for the course. There we go. Oh, I have to plug everything back in. Y'all want to join me under the desk while I plug all the bits in? This is where I don't have my stand-up desk plugged in, but this is where this is kind of perfect. Yes, puppy. Yes, puppy. Yes, puppy. What's up, my boy? Huh? What's up, huh? Ah! Ugh. You just can't be helped. Doggos will lick your face and they will get in your mouth. No matter how hard you try. Alright, yeah? Okay. I'm gonna stream a little longer. Is that okay? Cool. Not too long. Good boy. Go on, go follow your mom. Thank you. Oh my god, he knocked a lot of stuff on the ground. Ooh. Front panel. With optional bits of wood, it seems like. That Pixel has graciously gifted me with. Oh, other way around. Okay, all of this has shown me I could definitely do with a good dusting session. How does this go? I would like to... How can I show this? I'm trying to put the... Hang on. Ugh. Right. Tell me, can you see what is wrong with me trying to fit the back panel here? Can you see the issue I'm encountering? It's a subtle one, I'll give you that. But wrong fucking side of the PC. Surely the side with all the holes to actually fit this in is the one to go for. Ugh, right. Join me, chat. Under the desk. I need to remember what order some of this stuff went in. I think... Yeah, okay. I think, therefore I am under a desk. Let's plug in the extra bits first. Plug in power last. I don't know why. I'm a little paranoid. Just only a little bit. Like only a tiny little bit. Of getting ass blasted across the room by the power. You know, that's why I join it under the desk. Feel smart like. Here we go. And... oh yeah, speakers. This might make a sound. Hang on, let me mute for a second. It made a sound. It was not pleasant. Right, thankfully there's one HDMI in the back. Does anyone actually, when you were looking at the back of the LAD, the connectors on there, was it what kind of connectors was it? It was DisplayPort. We made a big deal about DisplayPort 2.1, right? What were the other ones? USB-C, DisplayPort 2.1, presumably another DisplayPort, maybe a HDMI after that? Does anyone remember? We can look it up afterwards. Oh, right, the power. I plugged everything in, but the power this time. There you go. Whew. And... oh yeah. Give me those lights, baby. For some reason, I think the motherboard, when the motherboard says orange, the GPU hears purple for some reason. Oh man, honey. So many more lights. Hang on. Oh, I can't pull it out far enough for you to see. Ugh. One HDMI 2 DP and one USB-C. If you mean the new AMD GPU, exactly what I mean. There she is. Look at her purr. What a beauty. Beauty of the sea she is. My fair ship. Ship maiden. Alright. Let me... right, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop this stream. Now you can hear me. Hi. Gonna stop the stream for a second here. I might just, you know, shittily disconnect it. And we'll go from there. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Don't go nowhere. We play a little... just a touch, just a smidge. An old tingle of RimWorld. Or maybe we'll do some temperature testing, who knows. Only one way to find out. That's to stick around. Back in a sec.